All right, ready?
Dude.
Let's do it.
Now I'm ready. I just needed those couple minutes.
Yeah.
Now I'm
just
set.
settle in. Let's do this thing.
Welcome to Samurai Movie Jam, a companion podcast for the worst movie podcast ever recorded. Bad movies rule. Except now we're focusing on current movies with your hosts, Dave and Brian. Let's go!
We're doing it. Episode 15
sir.
of the Samurai Movie Jam. James, we got it from here. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Quicker and quicker, this guy. Quicker and quicker, he's leaving. Episode 15, Predator: Badlands. Mm-hmm. I'm super excited about this one. Yeah, big Predator fan. So welcome to Samurai Movie Jam. This will be the non-spoiler part of the show where we just talk about the movie and what we thought of it and a bunch of random nonsense. Head on over to Patreon where we do extra jam and spoil the crap out of it, and you'll hear about all of Predator Badlands juicy bits and secrets and everything else.
A lot of people are liking the new format. We're getting comments that this new format's pretty great. And we were talking just that it's more fun for us to do, more fun for us to listen to.
The spoiler jam has improved drastically.
Yeah, if you have
our new format.
If you have not checked it out, you really should check it out. BMR's, our Bad Movie Rules Patreon page. It's a low subscription level too.
Yep,
$3 maybe.
Yeah,
we should know these things.
You can do $4.
Yeah, you could spend $4.
If you need another $1, if you haven't got a hot penny will do. If you haven't got a hot penny, then give me a call.
I don't know what your hot penny is.
That's a Christmas song. You know?
Oh, I never heard that.
Come on. Yeah, you have.
Get out of town. Take a bus.
Take a bus. Anyway, if you don't have a hot penny, give me a call. We'll figure something out for you. If you want to get a hold of us, email us at samuraimoviejam@gmail.com. We got some. I still want more, guys.
Dave really likes emails. For some reason.
Like emails. I like hearing from you guys, and I want more. If you're probably sitting there right now going, I'm not going to email them. They probably get a ton of them because they're so cute and so cool, and they probably get so many emails. But you'd be surprised to know, probably a lot like Scarlett Johansson, that we don't. We don't get as many as I would like. So send it. If you're thinking about it, you don't know what to do.
What the hell does Scarlett Johansson have to do with anything?
She probably doesn't get much mail because everybody thinks, well, she's too pretty. There's no reason why I should email her because she's not going to answer. She's never going to see my note. You never know.
Maybe we should send Scarlett Johansson an email from Samurai Movie Jam.
Whoa, we should.
Why not?
I have something we can talk about. We'll talk about it in a minute here.
Okay. Well, in a minute, I'm going to need a sentimental man woman to vote me up.
It's about damn time.
No, but we do have some news. We have some really, really cool news.
We do.
We are going to be moving. Samurai Movie Jam is going to be moving to its own feed.
Yup.
So James got a
baby bird's leaving the nest.
Yep. James kind of proposed this to us because he's just the coolest guy. Mm-hmm. But he came up to us, instead of us being on BMR's main feed, which we come out Mondays bi-weekly, it might have caused a little bit of confusion with Samurai Movie Jam being on Bad Movies Rule feed. We're instead going to be a sister show on our own feed and have our own social accounts. James saw it as like an opportunity for us to be able to grow more.
Right.
So super cool.
It's because, and part of it I think is because if you go look for Samurai Movie Jam on most things, if you don't put in Bad Movies Rule, it won't automatically bring up Samurai Movie Jam.
Yeah.
So to alleviate that, and because James is, like I said, letting the baby bird out the nest, we're going to fly.
But we're still going to be part of the BMR universe.
Yep.
We're all working together. It's the same show, just a new feed. So if you want to keep listening to us, our first show on this new feed is going to be December 29th, the last show of the year.
Right.
So please, on December 29th, mark your calendars, turn around, talk to your Alexa, be like, hey, December 29th, set a reminder to follow Samurai Movie Jam on their own feed.
And we will definitely keep talking about this every episode until that point. As far as what that episode's going to be, I don't think we know what we're going to do yet. We were thinking Avatar, but...
We're thinking Avatar.
But I
know. I'm not a huge Avatar guy either, but I think that it's a popular movie and a lot of people would want to hear what we think about the new Avatar.
I know, but I hate it.
I just don't.
I don't hate it.
Getting ready for this one, I watched all of the Predator movies in the Predator franchise.
Yeah.
And for some reason, just thinking about watching Avatar 1 and Avatar 2 seems like that will be much longer.
Yeah, I think it's because Avatar 1 and 2 are probably as long together as every movie in the Predator franchise.
I was telling Avery, my daughter, that this is happening, that we're getting our own feed, this and that. And the first thing she says to me, so you're not a Robin anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
Well, no, now you get to, now there'll be like two Batmans or Batman and Superman now. You're not a Robin anymore.
Oh, it was that Robin?
Yeah.
Oh, that's way cooler.
I know.
Contributing to the delinquency of minors.
I thought it was a stupid bird thing.
Nope.
Oh, this is awesome.
Not the bird out of the nest.
It's the world's
I knew
finest.
you would love
We're
this. That's why
Batman.
I got it right
She's
now.
so great. You tell her Dave thinks she's awesome.
So proud dad moment.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you're right. We're not a sidekick anymore. We're not a Robin.
We're Nightwing now.
Holy hole in a donut.
No, it's very cool. Hopefully everybody comes and checks us out there and we just keep this thing rolling right on through here. So,
Something else I was thinking about when it comes to our shows, you know, a lot of, well, TV shows in general, there's a lot that you go like, oh, listen, if you get through the first season,
Yeah.
you just need to get through those first 14 episodes and then it gets good.
yeah.
So I was thinking about our show and just wondering like how many that's going to be.
Well, what if this episode is just like a mile ahead of everything? So it's like 14 episodes was the point.
Yeah, maybe it was.
And this episode, we're going to be so great.
Let's treat this episode like it's the one where people go, you just got to get through those first 14.
Right. It starts off slow. They say a lot. I don't know. There's a slide whistle they overuse and a dinosaur.
There was one episode.
Yeah, there was one where this guy just went crazy with the dinosaur. Then 15 came, and now
They really hit their groove.
they really hit
Dave
their
was
stride.
hitting the buttons at the right time.
This, so far I'm at 100%, but we'll see what happens.
You know what I cut out more than ums when I'm editing this thing?
What?
Is we will be talking, I'll go, yeah. And then you go, yeah. And I go, yeah.
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 Yeah. We do that back and forth.
Yeah. Did
Yeah.
you know that wombat poop is cube shaped? Their intestines shape feces into cubes to prevent it from rolling away and help mark territory.
No.
Yeah.
Where'd you hear that?
Wombatpoop.com. Huge fan.
See?
I followed them since they were just part of the Wombat universe.
You joined that newsletter just so
Yeah.
you get more emails.
Yes, because I was wondering, like, how do you keep it from rolling?
Yeah.
Wombats. And then I got an email from them that said, well, we shape it like cubes. But it was in wombat, so I was like, I want to see. Did you look?
I didn't look. I just looked up random fact to throw in there for you to have to read.
Go look it up.
Go look.
I want to see.
There are things, though, like when it comes to animals and things like that, that I always think about. Like ants.
Mm-hmm.
Are ants born full size?
Yeah.
They,
I don't know.
I don't know
Well,
either.
they start off as larvae, I guess, and then they kind of, I don't know if a leg pops out. Does it grow like hair? Like where some hairs grow faster than others and maybe their face grows first? Who knows?
Okay, here's another thing.
Yep.
Have you ever seen a baby squirrel?
Not in the wild, but I've seen pictures of little squirrels.
I have never seen a baby squirrel in my life.
That's because they're in there. That's because, sorry, just choking. That's because they're in those nests, those big leaf piles in the trees.
Yeah, that you see once fall hits. Like someone stuck a basketball of leaves up there.
Yeah.
So they're just in there, and then when they're fully grown, they come out.
Well, I don't know. These are the mysteries of the animal world.
I know.
You know, and I may have talked about this on this very show, but mosquitoes have to be the biggest badasses of the bug world. Imagine if cheeseburgers were 3,500 feet tall and we had to go jump on one to eat it.
But it moved. The
But it
cheeseburger
moved, and it could kill
Swat
us
you.
if
Yeah.
we stayed there too long.
Yeah.
So you had to go fly up to its leg and just start eating, and then looking out like, oh God, watch out! How many mosquitoes that you just blast and blood is all over your hand and everything? Imagine that life. So mosquitoes suck, and I hate every single one of them to their core. But I do respect them a bit for, like, my lunch is a skyscraper. I'm going to go fly over there and start eating.
I don't know if it's bravery or just stupidity.
Yeah, well, they're a bug still. I'm not sure they have this capacity where they're just like,
Don't know if I should. I'm very hungry.
that's how they talk. That's how mosquitoes
assumed.
talk.
I assumed, yeah.
That's, if you didn't get it. I got to respect it. I remember us talking about this around a campfire once, too.
There's one other thing that I think about sometimes.
Is this animal related?
It is one more animal related
Okay.
thing that I think about.
Welcome to Samurai Animal Facts.
Yeah.
Samurai Animal Jam.
Lots of animals make milk.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the first person to be like, oh, see that thing under the cow?
Oh, dude. The can I eat this of the human existence has to be wild. I wish there was some way to know, because the people that screwed it up died. Like, oh, here's a potato and here's this mushroom. The potato seems good. We like potato. I ate this mushroom.
Done.
Dead. Well, I guess we don't eat that.
Okay, cross that one off the list.
Right. And then this
Next person.
huge animal comes walking up, spraying milk out of its boo-boos, and then we just
dripping
go
down to the ground, like a foot away from the ground, and someone went like, maybe if I just put my finger there and touch that.
I know. It's so crazy when you talk about it like that. Like, so if you were the first guy to be like, I think we should be drinking that, the rest of the village probably went,
the little uddery thing, the little noodle, whatever's hanging down there is dripping.
Yeah.
I wonder if that tastes good.
Yeah. We could try it. You want to try it? It was a bunch of drunk dudes sitting around like, why don't you go suck on that titty over there?
I double dare you to go over there.
They're Irish.
I don't know why.
Ireland seems like the place they do that, I guess.
Yeah, because they get the most drunk probably.
Right, and potatoes.
Yeah,
they're like,
potatoes.
These potatoes taste like shit. They could use some cream or something.
The people down the road eat all the the mushrooms. They're all dead.
Yeah, Seamus has been sucking on his cow for weeks now. He says it's delectable.
He said it goes real good with these potatoes.
Right. He's got some cereal. He said you squirt a couple squirts on there.
Basically tastes like sour cream.
Yeah.
Put it right in the potato.
He leaves some in his armpit for a while and it turns into some kind of cheese, he said. Because when he scrapes it out of there and eats it, he's like, oh, cheese, that's great.
That went too far.
Yeah, well, we did it. Welcome to Samurai Movie Jam, everybody. Episode 15 is where we hit our stride. All right, let's do movie stuff. What have you been watching? I know. Predator. A lot of Predator.
Caught up on a lot of Predator stuff.
Well, speaking of Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Over the end of the spooky season here, I sat down the family to watch Eight-Legged Freaks. Have you ever seen that?
Nope, I have not.
Well, it's fantastic.
I know. You've said it before that you really like that movie. It's not on my list. How about that?
Well, homework is still a thing here. It's fantastically stupid.
David Arquette. And a very young Scarlett Johansson is in that movie. But it occurred to me watching that movie that Scarlett Johansson is in a spider movie and they give her a taser as a weapon in Eight-Legged Freaks. Was this where Black Widow became
Black Widow? Where she was like, I got this Black Widow thing in the bag. I've been doing tasers and spiders for a long time now, ever since I was with that weirdo David Arquette.
Yeah.
But yeah, that movie's fantastic. Everybody should see it. It's stupid. This isn't an Oscar winner.
No, it's like a B movie, right? That's the point of it.
It's a B movie, and that's the point.
One thing that I watched, Nona's, if you've heard of it, with Vince Vaughn. This was something my wife picked. I sat down, watched it with her, and it wasn't bad. It's based on a true story. The guy gets some money after his mom passes away, and he decides to open up an Italian restaurant where the grandmas do all the cooking.
Vince Vaughn. Is he Vince Vaughning?
Not really. No, he's just a nice guy. It's a nice movie. You want to sit down as a couple and sit and watch a movie? Go ahead. If it's just you at night, don't do that. Go watch Fall Guy or something. Yeah.
I think episode 15 is where we're hitting our stride here because not for the greatest transition ever. The next thing I watched was Dodgeball.
Nice.
Because I needed a movie to like lay down and I was just resting.
Yeah. And plus you had said you needed to give it a rewatch.
Yeah. And I did. And it's great. It's very stupid. It was very weird to see Vince Vaughn be the straight guy in any movie, like where he wasn't the one that was hamming it up in every scene. And I felt like a child, but the milkshake at the end.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
When he's got his big fake, speaking of milk. We're doing so good. So many lines. Yeah, so many things. We didn't plan it.
What the boys go crazy for.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Oh, man, I was dying.
They lose their mind.
Favorite part of that movie is Jason Bateman.
Oh, yeah. That was the next thing I was going to say is when they're saying, okay, they're forfeiting the tournament or whatever, and this is memed now, but he's like, it's a bold strategy, Con. Let's see how it works out.
Let's see if it pays off for him. If you like that scene, go to BrianTrustMovies.com because I did Jason Bateman from Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Keep going. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I was done with that. So go ahead with the next thing you watched.
Well, speaking of Alan Tudyk, who plays the pirate in that, I watched Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that movie, right?
Yeah,
I thought it was stupid.
Shut up.
I really did. I didn't like it. I was bored. I think fun concept, but it was just too long.
You idiot.
I got a little dick. It's pathetic.
I liked Tucker and Dale, like those two characters.
Yeah.
Awesome. Everyone else, sucked. Very annoying. I know that's kind of the point. These college kids are supposed to be annoying and bad and whatever. But it was
their typical horror movie.
Yeah, it's so unbelievable and like not funny unbelievable. I might have liked it more if it wasn't so long because I feel like they kind of just stuffed more things in there.
Yeah.
It's like the restaurant that puts potatoes in their enchiladas because they
don't have enough to fill
it. Yeah. It was fine. I was a little bored. Yeah,
but your opinion's wrong on that. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's fine.
But it's cool that you watch it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it for a long time, so maybe it's stupid.
What's your through line from that?
Well, speaking of movies that we didn't like, I watched a movie called True Fiction because
you thought it was Pulp Fiction.
Nope. Sometimes when I'm flipping through doom scrolling or whatever the kids are calling it these days, there's a guy that comes up and says, if you haven't seen this movie, you're a real stupid idiot. They said this True Fiction like had this crazy twist that nobody will see coming and blah, blah, blah. So I watched it and I saw it coming and the movie was very boring and very stupid and I didn't like it at all. The actor, no, you don't know anybody in it. It's about this girl that gets a job as an assistant to her favorite author, and he's writing a book about how people are scared and who gives her. It doesn't matter. The movie was terrible. Don't watch that movie. It turns out the internet might be lying to us sometimes.
Sometimes it is. Speaking of stuff that's boring,
yes,
a movie with a lot of boring high school drama in it.
Okay.
But also a lot of cool stuff. I watched Chronicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chronicle.
That's great.
Yeah.
The found footage superhero movie?
Yeah, absolutely. So
why?
It's the same director as the shitty Fantastic Four. So that's where I heard about that movie. So I added it to my list. It just finally popped up as available to stream. Yeah, but it's all handheld cameras. What's really sucked is I watched it on the treadmill. So like when you're running
Did you
on the
barf?
treadmill, almost. There's cameras moving. I was like, whoa. But there were times I was like almost stumbling.
Yeah.
You know what was worse?
Nope.
When I watched Evil Dead 2.
Yeah.
Because there's those moments where people are getting chased through the woods and like the camera is following like through the woods. I was like, whoa, I had to stop running for a second.
Really?
Yeah, because it was your point of view, and I was running and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to
I remember you used to get the verps from video games sometimes.
Yeah, there's certain first-person shooter games. You use one joystick to move your head and one other one to move around and like, whoa. Got sick, I had to turn it off. Yeah, but it was very cool. The ending is so cool of Chronicle. Where they're just actually flying around and using their powers. One is bad and one's good. It was fun. It was a cool movie. Again, too much boring high school stuff though.
Well, it's a found footage thing.
Yeah.
It's probably pretty low budget, so they didn't have a ton of money to do a bunch of stuff. But
yeah.
I remember thinking it was cool anyway.
Yeah, they saved it for the end, and the end was real cool, that's for sure.
Yeah. Speaking of, I don't know how to transition into this one.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Arcadian next.
Okay.
That was a random movie that I just turned on because Nicolas Cage was in it, and I brought it up on Rotten Tomatoes, and it said 50-something, and I was like, okay. So.
What if it would have said 60-something?
Oh, I'm definitely in then. Anything over 50.
What if it was 40-something?
I don't know. Might have to read a couple of the reviews and see why it sucked. Well, it was Nicolas Cage and his two kids, and it's post-apocalypse, and the monsters are there, and blah, blah, blah. None of it really matters. It was a very okay movie. But the creatures in this movie were freaky AF.
Really?
Yeah. They're like these big, they kind of look like a monkey with a long neck and teeth that are way too big, and when they're mad at you, they like their whole face like I would watch it just to see the creatures be weirdos because and then they turn into to travel fast. They turn into these big rolling snake balls of the creatures. Awesome.
Yeah.
And the movie is pretty good. It's about these two brothers and it's more about them. Nicolas Cage is kind of in it just to give you some story and get everybody into the movie. And then he kind of fucked off halfway through the movie. And then he's done until the end. But he comes back to do some Nicolas Caging and it's good. I liked it. It's not my favorite thing. I'll never watch it again, but watch it if you haven't, just for the monsters. Just go see the monsters, and then you can be like, that's done.
My next thing that I watched did not have Nicolas Cage in it.
Perfect.
Okay, it was called Deep Cover. Basically, think date night. So that Steve Carell, Tina Fey movie where they're a couple and they get mistaken for people and sort of slowly get more
I
involved.
was thinking game night.
Were you?
I was.
It's almost the same thing, kind of.
Yeah.
But no, Date Night with Steve Carell, which I love that movie, by the way. But it's with 3 strangers from an improv class. One is the teacher of an improv class, and then 2 of them kind of just show up to this class, and they get approached by a police officer to go undercover because they're so quick on their feet and able to react in situations like that better than most cops. And it starts off with this quote, "In comedy, as in battle, you must be prepared to die if you want to kill."
Dang.
Right?
Pretty badass.
That is pretty badass. And it makes sense for comedy and for being a badass.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing that I took away from this is I want a badass Orlando Bloom movie. Because he pretends to be a badass named Roach, and he is so good as a badass.
Hold him down. Take his dick out.
Well, now I want to see it.
Hold him down. Take his dick out. Stop.
It was fun.
The whole movie's good?
Yeah.
Okay. You wouldn't just watch it for a monster then?
No.
Arcadian?
Like,
Okay.
it's not going to win an Oscar, but it's like, if you think like, oh, I'm going to go watch Date Night. Do you know what I mean? Like that sort of same feel. Like, oh, this will just be fun and interesting and kind of a cool story.
Next thing that I watched was Play Dirty.
Yes. I talked about this last time.
Yep. Shane Black, and I won't say much more than what you said, except for that I agree with everything that you said.
Especially the turtlenecks.
Yeah. I would like to mock them now. Oh, you can't be a whole turtleneck. You want to be a
I got a turtleneck.
Oh, I'm cold, but I'm not. I'm cold, but it might be warm. Am I warm? Might be cold later. I don't know. I could pull it off.
Am I not turtly enough for the turtle club?
That'll show you turtlenecks.
Stupid ass turtlenecks. Told you. Mocked.
I like turtles.
Mark Wahlberg just bugs me, and especially as this character, where Mel Gibson was, like you said, more cool and like whatever.
Laid back. Yeah.
I'm annoyed that I have to do this, but I'm smarter than all of you and more of a badass than all of you and blah, blah, blah. And then Mark Wahlberg shows up in this one and is like, hey guys, what's going on? I don't know what's going on.
Say hi to your mother for me.
It was cool to see.
What you didn't like is it wasn't a Parker movie that you wanted.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't have told you it was a Parker movie.
You're right. If it wasn't a Parker movie, if it didn't say huge based on the Parker blibbity blop, if it was just Play Dirty, here's a movie randomly, I would have been like, this is good. But to have Mel Gibson in the back of my head smoking cigarettes and looking like a cool guy.
Yeah.
And then have Mark Wahlberg show up in his mock turtleneck and, what's going on, guys? I can't even, come on. You guys, what's happening? And then, you go to Wahlberg?
Say hi to your mother for me.
As a movie, everybody else in it was fine. It was good. Actions were very cool.
This is going to surprise you, the next one that I watched.
All right.
The Substance. I told you I wouldn't do it, but then I saw it and I was like, I got to put it on.
You did.
I did it. It wasn't as awful as I expected.
You mean gross?
Yeah.
Oh.
Everyone's like, don't eat while you're watching that. Don't this and that.
Bad.
And it wasn't as bad as I imagined.
Yeah. The worst part is when Demi Moore is cooking.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's watching the TV making whatever she was making there. Yeah.
I was hooked though. Normally I fall asleep during movies. Like and I put this thing on at 8:30 at night. I paused it to put the kids to bed, and I thought that's going to be it. And I really thought, like, I'm going to get like 15, 20 minutes into this movie. I'll put it back on tomorrow. And then I put the kids to bed, came back, and I watched the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
Because I was just into it.
It's good.
Yeah, I actually haven't slept since. I'm joking.
Well, the end is pretty, whoa.
I don't like hospital shows, so watching the things like the sewing up of the back and stuff, that was rough. The worst thing's the noises that they were made. They just like amplified all the gross squishes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Worst though is the teeth for me. Like sometimes you just like peripheral vision a part of a movie.
Yeah.
That was mine. I don't need to fully watch this because I'm gonna have dreams my teeth are falling out.
Yeah.
Those are
that's
the worst.
Because you don't feel in control of your life. Did you know that?
Is that what it is?
I think so. That's why I had them when I read it. You Google it. We'll take a break. Go get it.
All right, we'll hit pause. Go Google that.
Yeah. Man, weird, huh?
That is very strange. Did you notice that it's the Shining hallway and bathroom?
No.
It's the hallway, like the same pattern and everything from The Shining. And the first bathroom that she goes in where she hears, what's-his-face, Quaid, that's the same bathroom as The Shining.
Really?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
I didn't know why, but it's sort of like with all the blood at the end and all that. It kind of like, I don't know, maybe they're just paying homage.
It's weirdos doing weirdo stuff.
Yeah.
All the way through, but it was intriguing as hell.
Yeah.
You know?
When the younger version starts stabbing her in the back and filling jars, I almost screamed at the screen. Like, what are are you doing?
I know. It's so galactically selfish, right?
Yes.
But I think that's the point.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
The monster showed up at the end, and I was like, oh, this monster is ridiculous. I wrote that note down while I was watching, and then I was like, oh, let me just adjust this note. Wait, it gets worse.
Yeah.
It does.
It does.
But the face glob at the end is like really cool, and it looked really good.
Right. And then it crawls over to the star, and we've come full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Substance is great. I was shocked by how much I was intrigued / liked it. Was also like,
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
it definitely feel uneasy. But I expected more like blood, gross, like a Terrifier kind of stuff.
sure.
You know what I
Like
mean?
gore.
Yeah, body
murder
gore. That's
stuff.
body
gore.
horror. Gore porn.
There's there's body porn. That's
a little different.
yeah.
I was
just what
worried
they're
that it would
doing.
be there.
Yeah. Body horror is kind of a separate thing from gore and whatever. But yeah, it definitely had some of that stuff. Last thing that I watched was a documentary, and it was one of the best documentaries I've seen in a very long time.
Did you watch Poop Cruise again?
Yes.
No, it wasn't. What'd you watch?
No, it was called Wick is Pain. It's a documentary about the story of how they made John Wick and all 4 of those movies, and what a galactic pain in the butt it is, literally and figuratively, to make John Wick. And I won't say a ton of it because I think everybody should go watch it. It's free on Netflix now. If you have Netflix, it's on there. Go watch it. So cool to see the story of how that movie came to be originally, the director and everything that he was a part of and went through. Seeing Keanu Reeves be an absolute dork about this whole franchise and everything that's happening in it, and like the director and him sit in these director's chairs and watch clips and stuff happening in the movie, and Keanu's like sitting there like, oh man, that was so awesome, man. He always covers his mouth when he laughs. I don't know if like, we've all seen your teeth, Keanu. We know that they're terrible. So he just it was awesome. It was very fun to watch, and they go through all 4 movies and what's maybe happening later, or if anything, and super great.
I love stuff like that. That's why I listen to What Went Wrong podcast.
Yeah.
It's all that behind the scenes stuff. Yeah, that's so cool. I will check that out.
You should watch that and the Jaws one that I talked about before.
Oh, yeah.
The Jaws 50th thing. That's very cool too.
And Poop Cruise.
Yeah, don't watch Poop Cruise.
I want to watch Poop Cruise.
And then I watched a bunch of Predator stuff, which you did too, but we'll get to that.
Well, we also watched Predator Badlands. We had other options we could have went and seen.
Yep.
Sydney Sweeney in Christie. That's a movie that's out.
Yep. Sure is. Sydney Sweeney's in it, so I'm interested, but no.
There's another movie that I didn't.
She looks like Garfield.
Sydney Sweeney does?
Yeah. Just when you see her eyes, they've got that like half closed, I want lasagna face, you know? You didn't see it.
Odie's up to his old tricks.
Yeah, Odie's on to his old trick.
There's another movie that I never even heard of them making or know what it's about, but it's got Jennifer Lawrence, Robert Pattinson.
I wanna see it.
Sissy Spacek, Nick Nolte, Lakeith Stanfield. It's called Die My Love.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've seen clips of it.
And it looks good?
I want to watch it. Yeah.
Nice. Well, that's
No,
out, too.
it looks absolutely uncomfortable because it's about a couple that basically hate each other, I think.
Oh, great.
So they argue a lot, but I want to see it.
Lakeith Stanfield, though, he's showing up in a ton of stuff.
Yeah, well, who's he?
The guy that was in Play Dirty, who played Grover.
Oh, okay.
So he's in this too. He's in something else that we saw a preview for a movie yesterday that he was in too. That's a great anecdote. Please write that down.
Write down the word anecdote because what we just said isn't worth writing down. Just write down anecdote.
All right.
If you could spell it.
If you haven't watched the trailer for Predator: Badlands, I'm going to give you a quick second to go watch the trailer. Ready? Go ahead. All right. What'd you think about the trailer?
What did I think of
First thoughts about the trailer.
Oh, cool. More Predator stuff. I like Predator stuff. Liked Predator stuff ever since Predator. So when I first saw this, I was like, I'm in, and now I'm not watching any more trailers.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to get it spoiled. I don't think they spoiled much in subsequent trailers because what could you spoil, really?
Well, I wish they wouldn't have shown the Kalisk,
Oh, yeah.
the big monster.
Yeah.
I wish they wouldn't have showed that.
But then how do you say it? How do you... Well, because they don't in the trailer. They don't really say what he's doing there, do they? They just kind of say he's on his own hunt and who knows what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, they don't know. So then later when you see that big creature at the end, that would have been cooler just to experience in the theater.
Yeah.
But no one cares about the experience in the theater anymore.
No, and imagine if it was Jeff Bridges.
Oh, as the Callisk? But
man.
Careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
that would be perfect. And he had a flamethrower.
Yeah, you want to write Russian? Write Russian?
Right, Russian.
Oh, you want to write Russian?
Why are they Irish again?
I don't know.
We're talking about Russians. Those are the right Russians.
Oh,
the other ones are left Russians.
I see. They were the guys that made the airplane.
No, those are the Wright brothers.
Oh, I'm so stupid. Anyways, movies.
I thought the preview, the creatures looked awesome. That elephant flytrap creature, and then that huge dino beast is what I wrote. It gave me Gorge vibes.
Yeah.
And that's spoiling a little bit of the Gorge if you haven't seen the Gorge, but towards the end of the Gorge, there's like creatures and stuff that are just trying to kill you.
They're gross.
Yeah,
That
they
whole
are gross.
place is trying to kill you. Yeah, it definitely.
So that's what gave me those vibes. Watching the preview again after watching all of the Predators, I was way more into it.
Sure.
I was like much more excited. We always talk about like they put in well-known songs into trailers now to try to build up nostalgia, et cetera, et cetera. They should have with this. That would have been cool. But instead, the music in the trailer is performed by Mongolian folk metal band, the H-U.
No, it's not.
That's what it said.
Were they trying to be the Who, but spelled different?
Maybe.
Except with
Who
didgeridoo?
knows, really?
I don't. You did it. You really did it. Did they have didgeridoos? Was it a didgeridoo?
It probably was.
Predator ball. Yeah.
They kind of like sound like they're underwater.
Yeah.
Any other old song make it better? Cool.
What's a song about being in a different world? It's a different world where we come from. Just play the theme song to the Different World show.
Oh, I don't even know what that was.
You never watch that show?
No.
Oh, God, it's old.
What's the one that the girl would travel on the stars?
Oh, would you like to sing on us now? Yeah. Or Somewhere Over the Rainbow,
They can't do it because
but in
they did
Predator.
it. They
But
did it.
Predator clicks.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Oh, we're not right.
You can't do that because of Face Off. Face Off already did that.
They did it. They did it better than they did it.
I want it to be something badass, like an AC/DC song, like Mr. Brown.
I don't want them to do
Welcome
it.
to the Jungle.
Yeah. Welcome to the show.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Or because of what the movie is, what if it was You've Got a Friend in Me?
Yeah, on me. You've got a friend on me. Right in my back, you'll see.
Something curious. What is your ideal runtime for a movie?
It depends on the movie.
Nope.
No, it doesn't.
All movies. An
Fine.
Ideal runtime.
1 hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah. I said like an hour 45, so like
Yeah.
105 minutes. So we're between 100 and 105 minutes there.
Yes.
Totally agree. That's
Yep.
ideal. All of the Predator movies land right about there.
Right?
Isn't that great?
Yes,
It
because
really
it is great. Because they don't overstay their welcome.
Absolutely. And
I'm
there's enough
looking
there.
at you, Leonardo
I
DiCaprio.
know.
You
and
motherfucker.
talking about freaking Avatar.
Yeah.
Just epics, which
Right.
is, I get it, everybody. I get it.
Just keep your pants on, guys. We know The Lord of the Rings is great. We've all watched it a bunch of times. Okay. But I mean, do we need that much hobbit walking? Do you need all that?
Yeah. Imagine that movie cut down to 105 minutes.
They did it, kind of, with
Yeah.
the animated one, and it wasn't great. But I would rather have more movies than less movies that are, I've got to pack a lunch for.
Sure. So instead of three hour-long movies,
Yeah,
just
make 10 of them.
yeah, it's true.
For real. I would like
I'd
do a
rather have
TV show, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do.
Well, let's talk through all of the Predators that came before this.
All right.
And we're going to do this chronological style.
Okay.
So basically where they would have taken place in the story of Predator.
Perfect.
Minus Badlands, because we'll get to that last, obviously. From what I looked up, the first one you'd have to talk about is Prey.
Prey?
Same director. 7.1 on IMDb, a 94.74 on Rotten Tomatoes, and a 99-minute runtime, which
Yeah.
is like right around your ideal.
Perfect. Prey is my second favorite Predator movie. And I rewatched it yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was like, yup, this movie is dope. I just love the kind of, it takes a little bit to get to Predator.
Yep.
And you learn about this girl, and there's some hunting and there's some action and stuff, but you give a crap about her and this dog. And then the Predator shows up, and then bear fights, and they do this super cool thing where like you see little predators, and then the Predator beats up a snake, and then it beats up
Yes.
a wolf, and
That's
then it beats
awesome.
up a bear. And then it's like, well, these were all big wimps. What's the next most dangerous thing on this planet? And it's this girl, and I just thought it was fantastic. The only thing that bugged me was her weapon, the hatchet on a rope, and not
badass.
because that isn't cool.
Yeah.
It looks really cool. It's just I don't think it would work.
To be able to catch it on the way back.
Just for it to flip through the air with a string on it, I don't think that works that way. Like it would need to be a spear or something like that.
Yeah.
But maybe she was using, I don't care. Whatever. That's nitpicky.
Yeah.
Prey is 100% my second favorite Predator movie.
I have to talk about it right away.
Yeah.
In terms of Predators. Don't you think the invisibility thing is kind of, I don't know how to say it. It's just like, it's kind of a bitch move.
For a Predator?
Yeah.
Not if you're taking on a whole group full of people. And hunters use camouflage all the time.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I just kind of feel like I'm the best killer of all these killers. But like, oh, you were invisible the whole time?
Yeah.
Quit bragging about it, man. You were invisible.
I'm here for my cloak.
You also were beat by Murtaugh, so calm your shit.
Well, I guess when you think about it like that, the Predators kind of suck. Every movie they get beat by someone that's way, way, way not as good as they are.
Right.
But they're kind of, I don't know.
Okay, but
wily.
Prey, the coolest for me was the brother. Brother was a badass.
Brother was badass too, yeah.
He was real cool.
I love two things. I love about this movie is when the brother is riding through there on his horse and just just hitting this thing in the head. That was great. Then when the Predator gets to Predator against all those Frenchmen in the ashy, smoky, burnt down woods was so dope. Like he grabs that guy and smashes him against a tree, and then his shield like cuts his head off and stuff. So cool. And that's what you want. It's like, well, man, it's cool he gets to fight this girl, but I want to see him go Predator a bunch of people, and then he does that.
He does it.
It's got everything in that movie that you want from a Predator movie.
It's probably the closest to the first one too.
Yeah.
In terms of like style of movie.
And the brother actually says, if it bleeds, we can kill it.
Boom, that was my next thing. Quotes from the OG. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Right.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Something's out there.
All right, next chronologically is Killer of Killers, which you were all about.
So good.
Same director as Badlands and Prey. It was a 7.5 on IMDb, 95/85 on Rotten Tomato, and an 85-minute runtime, which is shorter.
It's animated.
Yep. Real cool animation, too. At first, it felt kind of jerky to me. Then I kind of like settled into it, and it was cool, just like pencil lines and watercolor kind of effect.
Yeah.
Real beautifully done. The first two characters are awesome. I only had a problem with Torres.
Right.
I was like, Torres doesn't belong in this freaking movie.
Well, I think they needed people to represent all the skills a Predator would need at the end. So you need someone to fly the ship. You need someone to be awesome with weapons. You need someone to just be an absolute brute powerhouse, smash your face in with a shield type.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But I did say, like, how cool would it have been if you saw the dog takes and you pulled back and it was someone more like Arnold?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like an actual badass, like flying a helicopter or something like that. Because you get to Torres and like he can't fly. He's not, everyone's like, no, you can't do this. And all of a sudden he's giving orders to these people. It was just like jarring. Vandy losing his head was pretty badass when they lasso that whole ship.
Yep.
And the gun from Prey was in there. So you have to remember, obviously the gun comes up in other movies.
Yeah.
But for me, I started with Prey.
Oh, you watched them chronologically?
Yes.
Oh.
I had seen Predator, but that was it.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that was it. I actually have seen Predators and The Predator. I think I saw them in the theater and I just didn't remember. I watched Prey, so then now here I'm like, oh, cool, the gun from Prey is in this. That's pretty neat. That takes us to number one, Predator, 1987, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
A 7.8 on IMDb, 65, which is lower than I would think from critics, and an 87 audience on Rotten Tomatoes, 107 minutes.
It's classic, man.
It's solid.
It's Arnold.
And here I go, hey, how come there was no mimicking in the first two movies that I just watched, Prey and Killer of Killers? They mimicked, and not in those two movies.
In Prey they do, don't they?
I don't think so.
Really?
Yep.
They did.
I was like, that's weird. Did they just not do that anymore?
They do that in Prey. I bet you they do.
Well, whether they did or didn't do the mimicking earlier, they definitely do mimicking here, and it's cool, and it's the best one, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's the best Predator.
It's the reason the franchise exists.
Yes.
And, I mean, you just take that away. It's still an amazing movie.
Yeah.
It's still a great movie about a group of army dudes that got to fight something crazy. Yeah.
And this is coming from two dumb dudes, right?
Yeah.
Two dumb blue-collar dudes.
Yes.
Who just like it when dudes are tough and kick butt.
Right. I don't need to be moved, people. I call them movies. I don't call them films because I'm a dude and I like to watch monsters and badasses. That's what I like. Mm-hmm. And the reason I probably like that stuff so much is because of Predator. It is the most fantastic thing maybe ever. I like what movie outdoes that.
I'm not saying there's not a place for everything else.
No,
I'm just saying I really appreciate when a movie is just, these dudes are tough.
Right.
They did a bunch of bicep curls before they did that little handshake.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
they look awesome.
What movie gets away with such a bro hand slap, show every vein in your arm?
Yeah.
At the bachelor party, Hav and I were doing that just because it's so stupid and fantastic. It's like, hey, dude, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
I put it in almost every one of our shows because it's like so great.
Yeah.
You
It's
son
like
of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Smoking cigars and giving high fives.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, that takes us to Predator 2.
They sure did it.
It's a 6.3 on IMDb, 36.44. Neither good scores on Rotten Tomatoes. 109 minutes, the longest of all the Predators. Mm-hmm. There's too much for me to roast here. But it just doesn't fit for me in the franchise or make any sense. The Predator's just hanging out in apartments in the city.
Concrete jungle, Brian.
But like, he wouldn't just stay in the top loft area of this one apartment.
Yeah.
He didn't like move in and sign a lease.
Yeah.
It just didn't
I'm not
make
going to
sense.
defend it. I haven't seen it for a very long time, and there's probably a reason for that because...
Yeah, you got Murtaugh trying to be Riggs.
Right. I think they were trying to make him a action dude too because Mel Gibson got so much flowers for being the action guy.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're a Robin, man.
Yeah. Or not even a Robin, just a different character.
Yeah. Just the
Commissioner Gordon.
the other guy.
He's not Batman.
No. There's some cool stuff in it though.
There are cool things, sure. But a lot of the drug dealing stuff and the Predator taking out these guys, it's like...
It probably starts here where they're trying to make the Predator a good guy, I almost want to say. And this keeps happening through a lot of the movies later where, there's a Predator and he's dangerous and whatever, but either there's another Predator that's more easy to talk to, or the Predator is literally here to give us a super Power Ranger suit so that we can fight Predators when they come back. Whatever it is, all the movies start doing this. And like now the Predator only kills drug dealers or only kills the bad guys and whatever else. And then Murtaugh shows up at the end and there's an alien skull in the trophy room, which is cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Which started the whole Alien versus Predator thing.
Yeah.
But it's cool that like they all go there. He's got the disc thing and he's like, come on. And then they're all like, nah. You did it. You're good. You can go.
Best line from the movie?
Oh, God, I don't remember.
It's, okay, pussy face, your move.
Yep. Yeah. Well, it's not wrong.
I don't know what sort of vaginas he's been looking at.
Well, you just... No, we don't talk about those.
Teeth.
Mm-hmm. Did you see that movie?
No, I haven't, and I won't.
It's bad.
In the movie, too, like the people from the government, Busey, right? They find the Predator because of the pheromone scanners throughout the city. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, well, the Predator is, he wants some bitches. He's just going out there.
Okay, so even if the Predator just let out pheromones, like you have enough scanners throughout the whole city to know which block he's on?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, my fault. I thought that didn't make sense.
I got a little dick. It's pathetic.
When did woof become a thing? Woof? People saying woof.
Home Alone. Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof.
Is it?
Yeah, that's where I got it from.
Kind of around the same time, right?
Could be.
Because Paxton says it.
Oh, yeah?
They're talking about the slaughterhouse district, and he's like, woof, BO and barbecue. And I was like, woof. I feel like that's like more contemporary, but yeah, you're right. Home Alone. All right, let's move on. Sorry. That's a long time on Predator 2. Alien.
We could do an episode on Predator 2 about how much it sucks, I'm sure.
Alien versus Predator, AVP.
I like it.
Yeah, 5.7, 21 critic.
Come on.
39 audience. So
this is a crime.
That's worse than Predator 2. It's 100 minutes, your ideal runtime.
Yes.
Oh, man. There's some really, really cool stuff that happens in here. So I just have some bullets to talk about. When he swings the alien around and knocking him into the columns.
Yeah.
Mwah!
I know.
So great.
The people stuff in this movie is stupid. The Predator alien stuff in this movie is freaking awesome.
That stuff is awesome.
Yeah.
The people stuff is very, 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 very stupid.
Yeah, and there's some people stuff that's okay, and I'm okay with the last final girl kind of teaming up with the Predator.
No.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Because it has...
Take it back.
Never mind. I hate that bitch. I don't like it at all. But it stays. You get to see that spear later that he makes her.
Fine. That's fine.
Why you hate her?
Why? It's the same thing. It's the same problem with Badlands. He teams up with somebody?
Yeah, only because he has to. She's a tool.
I guess, but he's like, here, take this alien skull that is fully void of the acid blood.
Yeah, they
already.
He wiped it out. He had a wet nap.
He had a Sandy wipe.
Yeah, Predator wet nap. You didn't know that.
He saved him
about his belt.
He saved him from when he had ribs at TGI Fridays.
Yes.
He's like, I better save these in case I gotta clean something out one day.
Yeah, when he's skinning, they need that for their fingernails.
I hate moist towelettes, by the way. Hate them. I hate the smell of them.
Oh, I like the smell of them.
Ugh,
really?
It's like a weird, cleaner lemon scent to it.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, I hate that. If you have to use them on your fingers.
Do you ever eat one?
Smell like that? Eat a moist towelette?
Yeah. You haven't?
No.
I haven't either, but I don't recommend you do it. But they smell like you could eat them. It's like a lemon heady, the good ones.
I wonder if a pregnant woman's ever done that.
Sucked on a moist towelette.
Yeah.
I bet.
They have weird urges.
Smell gas and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
One of Ashley's friends had a bar of Irish Spring in her purse. She like desperately wanted to eat it, but would just go, isn't that weird?
Yes. That is very weird. Will she be at the Christmas party?
No.
Dang it.
When the alien tongue punches through the brain of the predator,
Yeah.
For some reason I was like happy. But like at this point, I'm like, predators are bad, predators are bad, predators are bad. And then the alien kills one. I was like, oh, that was so cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't really know that aliens are actually the bad ones.
Predators are good.
I didn't know that at that point. So I screwed up.
You're not supposed to. I don't think either of them were bad. Predators are supposed to hunt the baddest things on the planet, and then aliens are the baddest things on the planet. That's why they release them into this temple and all that BS.
So as much as I hated them teaming up.
Yes.
And they go on the little amusement ride up the thing. Whee! But the mother alien at the end running around.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's good.
So good. That's what I want.
It's your Tyrannosaurus Rex moment.
Yeah.
In Jurassic Park. Like where, oh, what are they going to do? You're in big trouble now.
Yep.
Yeah. It was good.
All right. Move on. Alien versus Predator Requiem.
Requiem.
Requiem. AVPR. 4.6 on IMDb.
more than
12 and a 30 audience. 94 minutes long.
You're going to say you liked this, aren't you?
No, but you talked about how much trash it was that I was ready for it to be really, really bad.
Yeah.
And my
trash for the pedigree that it has, which is Predator and Aliens. My other big gripe about it was sure would be cool to see this
fudgy
thing because the whole movie is so dark. Anytime that a Predator and Alien shows up, they're in a sewer. They're up on a top of a building in the middle of the night with it raining. There's all these scenes where let me see what you made here.
Absolutely,
and you
because
can't.
All you want is to see this Predator Alien hybrid.
Don't.
Nothing
really.
happens until like 30 minutes left in the movie.
Right.
Really, nothing. The biggest fault of this movie is it has too many characters that they try to have a backstory and have you care about. There's too much involved with it. And a quote from the OG, get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
That one was in there. You need to talk about that one anymore?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Predators.
I love this one too.
I do too. I really like this movie.
I rewatched this one too. I rewatched this one. I rewatched Predator and I rewatched Prey. And when I rewatched this one, I was like, boy, Adrian Brody, you sure are trying hard here. Because he was trying so hard to be that, all right, you sons of bitches. This city and its people just showed you how to watch. Swear to me. And the funniest thing was when he's going through the woods, and I even texted you about this, when he's going through the woods and he's like, they're hunting us. If we run, we die. And then they get to the camp and the predators come out. And the first thing out of his mouth is, run! So great. Anna, but this was real cool. You got your ragtag group of dudes, of bad guys that are trying to fight 3 predators now.
And a big range of styles of badasses. That was super cool. Lawrence Fishburne in this
Yeah.
Awesome. He hasn't played another character like that from what I've seen.
No.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Not that like I've watched his whole catalog of movies. Badass shot of Brody swinging that axe as the final blow.
Yeah.
Like there's some good action stuff in
The
here.
samurai fight in the grass with the Predator and
Yes.
that Yakuza guy was dope.
So cool.
When they run past each other and they both just bloop, bloop, fall on the ground because he cut him in half. Great.
Yeah, the whole ending was kind of dumb, but they did play Little Richard in the credits.
Yes, they did. Small Lake City, put the bottom in the alley all the way. Yeah. And that's from Predator.
Yes, I know. That's
Right.
why it's so cool that they did it.
Yeah. I didn't like 70s show guy in there. Even on rewatch.
Toll for Grace?
Yeah. The Predator's not going to take you. Yeah, you're a serial killer, sure. But that doesn't make you someone that the Predator is going to like want to hunt.
Yeah.
You're just a dork that poisons people and kills them. Him being in it was kind of, okay, I guess. Because you need to have another Predator that's our friend and help us get off of the planet for no reason other than Predators are kind of good sometimes.
Sometimes there's a good one.
Sometimes there's a good one. Boy, we're getting good at episode 15, man. That's when we really did it.
The last thing, there is a quote from the OG. Do it. Come on, kill me.
Yeah.
Adrian Brody.
Yep.
Come on, kill me. Takes us to the last one in the franchise that we had to watch before getting to this one, and that is The Predator.
Yep.
They couldn't have got a little more clever with these names.
Well,
Am I at an ass at the end? The next one, I'm going to put a the in the beginning of it.
right. It gets confusing.
It does.
That's why you need a chart for chronological order.
In a year from now, if you're like, hey, do you remember in The Predator? I'd be like, whoa, which one? But luckily, I watched them all within this last week or whatever, so I know which one each one is. This is a Shane Black one, man. I love me some Shane Black.
Yeah.
Really do. It's a 5.3 on IMDb, 34, 32 are the scores on Rotten Tomatoes, 106 minutes. Dude, I love the Looney Bus.
Yeah.
I love the characters in the Looney Bus. Thomas Jane is like one of my favorite parts of the whole movie.
Yeah.
I normally am not a huge Key guy. I feel like he's in a lot of stuff and he's always not exactly the same
Play
person.
dirty.
But yeah, he's just kind of always the same character. He did well in Key and Peele because he was a comedian, and like here he still sort of seems like a skit artist.
Yeah, they're bringing him in for comic relief, and he
Yeah.
isn't funny enough for that.
He was in this movie.
Yeah.
I thought this movie actually is one of his better times. Play dirty, I didn't think it worked all that well.
As a married guy.
Yeah, you'd be better off having somebody else in there. But this one was great. And his relationship with Thomas Jane, was great. That bromance at the end when they both fire at each other.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
It's very good.
And just their banter back and forth. They're like, your couch or whatever the hell they say when
How
they're leaving that apartment.
Yeah. How he antagonizes him and whatever else. Yeah. Right.
I laughed so hard and rewound and laughed and rewound and laughed and rewound and laughed.
He was an art.
Yes.
Me in the face with an aardvark.
That is going to become a normal clip on this show, by the way.
Yep. We did it. Oh, you got a little dick. That's the other one.
Oh, I love that one.
Rotation, yeah.
Whenever you or I, mostly you, get something wrong, you're like, oh man, yeah, a little dick. It's fun. And the best use of a quote from the original movie is in this, in my opinion.
Okay.
When he says, get to the choppers.
Yeah.
And he's referring to the motorcycles. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Shane Black, you know how to do it.
You did it.
Man.
I thought Olivia Munn was really great in this movie too. She had a bunch of super great interactions with the Looney Bus and the people in there. Like,
yes,
you stay away from me.
Samurai Movie Jam will continue uninterrupted after these messages.
All right, let's hit up some vitals. Predator: Badlands. This is the second Predator film in the mainline series that doesn't take place on Earth.
Good.
And the first mainline Predator film to be PG-13. And you did say Alien versus Predator is PG-13, but they're talking about the main Predators.
Right.
Runtime, 107.
Perfect.
Yeah, staying consistent. Storyline on IMDb. A young Predator outcast from his clan finds an unlikely ally on his journey in search of the ultimate adversary. That's the movie.
Yes.
Yep, that is what happens. I'd like you to maybe just expand a little bit, give us a little better idea what this movie is without spoiling it. And the way we're going to do it today, and I think you actually have some fun with this, and it's maybe not as tough, but I want you to imagine like...
Working?
Nope. I want you to imagine like you're an old sea captain, and you're going to be telling us a tale of the Predator on the murder planet. So Dave, the old sea captain story
Yes, well, sit right back and I'll tell you a tale. A tale of a brother who went to a planet to try to get himself the biggest trophy you can get.
You're turning a little Irish there.
God damn it. Where are you working? And you're gurking.
Just squeeze it in.
I'll get the Swedish chef into all these from now on.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, back to our story. So, this kid, Predator, goes to this planet to get himself the greatest trophy for his dad because his dad thinks he's a right pussy. So, he goes to this planet and meets half a milk-filled lady and says, "Here, you come with me, we're gonna go get this goddamn thing." And then they go find it, and it turns out that that's not the real enemy, is it? So then they continue their adventure, and eventually he proves himself to his daddy that he's not the pussy face he thought he was. And they all live happily ever after, and the milk lady finds her other half, a barkin.
There we go. That's the old sea story of the Predator on the murder planet.
Predator
in Ireland.
Predator: Badlands.
Taglines for this: first hunt, last chance. And welcome to a world of hurt, which is cool.
Those are appropriate.
Rotten Tomatoes, 86% for critics, 96% for audience.
Holy.
Well, let me preface this because the movie came out yesterday. We're recording this on a Saturday. Movie came out yesterday. I guarantee even 3 days from now, the scores will be different. Actually, I did this outline and got this prepared last night.
Well,
so
let's check.
It could be today that it's different.
Whole please, 85, 96.
Also went down 1 on critics.
That's wild. Cool.
Yeah, it's still sitting right around there. Its IMDb is 7.6.
Yeah.
For better or worse on IMDb, you did so well last time.
Didn't I?
Clips.
Didn't I, though?
No, you did awful.
No, I did awful. So you're going to do it again.
So I figured what I could do is actually make it harder.
Oh, good.
This is basically monster creature films. And I'm just playing the noises from the monsters or the creatures. And you have to tell me which movie that is that monster or creature is from. And then tell me if it's better or worse than 7.6 on IMDb.
Does one of them sound like this?
No, that's the slide whistle.
Oh!
Hopefully this goes better than last time. We don't waste most time.
I know things. I'll get them.
There are some I think you'll get.
Okay.
I didn't start off hard for you.
That's Predator.
Better or worse?
Worse.
It is better. 7.8 on IMDb.
Yeah, I love that we're living in a world of decimal points here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
All right.
Yes.
That was the first one. Good job.
I did it.
1 for 1 so far.
Yep.
Here comes the next one.
What in the whole hell? Do it again.
Oh, you're crazy.
You're crazy, man.
You're crazy. I like you, but you're crazy.
You, but you're crazy.
Here it comes again.
Jesus, Pete. I don't know. It sounds like a pig.
Kinda.
Something. Go.
Does it sound kind of like a troll chasing Ernest P. Worrell?
Oh, see.
From the movie
I know
Ernest Scared Stupid?
Oh, and that's worse.
It is worse. 5.8.
It better be.
Okay. Tell you what. I'll turn down the difficulty.
The monster sound difficulty wheel?
Yeah. I was able to turn down difficulty for you.
Yep.
Let's see if you get this one.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. So help me, so help me. And cut.
It's Mike Wazowski.
Yeah. From what movie?
Monsters, Inc.
Monsters, Inc.
Want to hear
is
a
the
funny
correct
story
answer.
about Mike Wazowski? I'll tell you. So when I went to Disney World a while back with the kids, they have that monster theater thing where you go and you...
Yes. Monster Laugh Company.
Yes, and you got to make everyone laugh. Well, they pick people out of the crowd to be the different monsters, and guess who was Mike Wazowski? This bald-headed bastard right here. So every time that they came to me on the screen, it was like, "What do you think, Mike?" And I was just like... And the kids thought it was very funny.
Yeah.
And then we filled the tank and we all left.
Good job, Mike.
Yeah, I was Mike Wazowski, so I knew that.
That's why.
And that might be my favorite Mike Wazowski line is, "But that thing, help me." Yeah.
So help me. So help me. It's a work in progress. We still need ushers. All right. You ready for the next one?
So ready.
Oh, wait. Better or worse?
Oh, that's better.
It is better. 8.1. Okay, here comes the next one.
Gremlins?
That is Gremlins. Good
Yeah.
work.
I did it.
Better or worse than 7.6?
Better.
It is worse than this movie. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
7.3. So not
You're
by
making a third one?
Yeah, I did. You got greenlit for a third one in 2027. Just thinking about Gremlins, what did the Predator look like before it got wet? If it lived in Gremlins rules, what was the Mogwai version of the Predator?
So cute. Probably looked like the gecko from the Geico ads or something.
Oh, you went cute reptile. I was thinking fuzzy furry, like maybe like Chewbacca or something.
Yeah, maybe. Like, no, because it doesn't have fur. So maybe.
But neither does a gremlin.
Well, that's true. Like a Charmander, like some kind of cute Pokemon thing.
Yeah, then it gets wet and it's like,
Right.
"Ah."
I'm a crotch face.
Crotch? What kind of crotch has he been looking at?
Oh, none. No crotch.
What if it was just like Gary Busey when he gets wet?
I want to talk about cooked sausages.
All right.
You ever see that clip of him?
No.
Oh, it's an interview with him where what did you think about blah, blah, blah? He's like, I want to talk about smoked sausage or cooked sausage or something. Why don't we talk about cooked sausage? Hold on. I got to show you this now that we're talking about it.
Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face. What about buttered sausage?
That's not your jam. It's not your thing. You don't like it?
It's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips.
What the fuck?
Now that's some extra jam.
Absolutely. The before wet version of the Predator is Gary Busey. In that interview.
Talking about buttered sausage. He's in transition right there because his face is just like it's about to go. For sure. Why don't we talk about buttered hunting?
Here comes the next one.
There's Godzilla.
What?
Which Godzilla do you want here?
That is not Godzilla.
Yes, it is. Oh, no, that's the Tyrannosaurus Rex from Jurassic Park.
Yes, thank you. From the first Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Is that better or worse than 7.6?
Better.
It is better. 8.2. And actually, it wasn't from Jurassic Park. It was from Theater Rex. Did you see that?
With Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. No, I didn't.
I didn't either. I have it on my list. It looks like such an awful, awful movie that I kind of want to watch this buddy cop movie.
I don't want to watch
You don't want to watch that?
No, thanks.
Who wins, Predator or T-Rex?
Predator.
How's he kill it?
Jesus Christ. Don't look at me like that when you
tell
say,
me all
how
the
does he
details.
kill it? Tell me.
No, he slides right under it and slices the whole underbelly open with his sword.
Yeah.
Right? He's done that before.
Yeah. Well, he does. Wink. Or that net. Shoots that net over its head.
Over its head.
Squishes it.
Forgot
you
about the
think
net.
of a worse way to die.
No way than just like
having a net just dice you from the back.
Like someone pushed you through a chain link fence.
Golly.
Yikes. Okay, you ready for the next one?
You know it.
All right.
What you gonna say, huh? Wow! Baseball cards. I love baseball cards. Got 'em, need 'em, got 'em, need 'em, got 'em, need 'em, got 'em, need 'em.
That is Howie Mandel from the movie Little Monster.
It is. You got that monster movie right.
I did it.
That was really good. Is that better or worse
That's
than 7.6? It's worse.
Yeah.
6.1.
I like that movie though.
Who wins, Predator or Howie Mandel? I'm just joking. You ready for the next
Deal
one?
or not? He just puts his fist out like, hey there, the cool Predator. Got him. Get it? Remember the thing? Dead.
This is tough.
No, it's not. It's the plant from Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes.
But what is its name?
Audrey too.
Audrey. Yeah. It's a weird voice for an Audrey.
Yeah, well, he didn't know. It was just a little plant when he named it.
Oh, right.
Right?
That's the joke.
That is. Yeah, that's a Little Shop of Horrors with Rick Moranis. Is that better?
Horrors.
Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors is a different movie.
Horrors.
Best little horror shop in Texas.
So, I don't know what my noise was. You were saying that and I went, I won't be able to edit that out either. Everyone's going to hear me go, because you're talking.
That's so funny.
And I can't cut it.
Biblical.
Don't even bring it up. Biblically. Okay.
Don't say biblically. Whatever you do, don't say biblically again.
Is it better or worse? What did you say?
What? Oh.
Little Shop of Horrors?
Worse.
It is worse. 7.1. All right. You've done pretty good so far because I turned the difficulty down, but I'm going to turn it back up.
Turn it up. I ain't scared of you.
I turned it up. All right. I have an extra clip of this, too, just in case you need a little more help.
Probably won't.
You know the human head weighs 8 pounds.
Do you need a little more help? You can't quite get it? Maybe this will help you.
Do you know bees and dogs can smell fear?
Oh, no. Not him. Anyone but him. Not Jerry Maguire, kid. Oh, God. The is close, Ray.
Do you know bees and dogs can smell fear?
The human head weighs 8 pounds.
You know bees and dogs can smell fear. Is that better or worse?
That is way better. That clip is. But Jerry Maguire is probably... Are you going to the same me here?
No, there's no
okay. Then this is better.
Badlands is better. Jerry Maguire is 7.3. Yeah. And I was putting that clip together, just laughing hard.
Dude,
and
how do you do it?
Drew came in to my office, and he's like, what are you listening to? And I played it for him. He goes, oh, no, really? Dinosaurs and chickens can smell fear. I said, oh, okay, thanks, buddy.
Don't say that.
Yeah. You can't turn out like him. Yeah. Who wins, Predator or Ray? We can move on. Director.
Ray.
Yeah, Ray wins for sure. Dan Trachtenberg.
He does lots of Predator things.
He did a few Predator things.
What else did he do, though?
Well, he has a quote here that I thought was kind of interesting as we're talking about the movie.
I love Predator.
I did Predator movies. Unquote. No, the quote is, the movie kind of teaches you how to watch it, and I know traditionally the Predator has just been a creature. Now it's a character, and that just takes some adjusting to. But the cool thing is that it's not just a slasher movie. It's not a generic sci-fi movie. It really is a hardcore, brutal survival tale, but also really fun, crazy fun. End quote. Other things that he's done, Prey, Killer of Killers, and 10 Cloverfield Lane. Not a lot of other stuff.
Well, 10 Cloverfield Lane was the one that you watched. Yeah, that's good.
You like
that's the John Goodman one.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Writers on this, Patrick Asen. He did one episode here and there for TV, and he wrote Prey, or helped write Prey. Then characters created by are Jim and John Thomas. Yep. Little trivia here.
Tell me.
They are brothers.
You shut up. What?
Jim was a writer for Executive Decision. Did you ever see that? Kurt Russell, Steven Seagal, Halle Berry.
Probably saw it. Don't remember it.
Yeah, it's an older one.
Probably happened.
Jim and John were writers on Wild Wild West, Mission to Mars, and Behind Enemy Lines.
What do you think of the Wild Wild West soundtrack?
I love the first song. You know I like that song. That and Men in Black.
Speaking of Men in Black.
Wow.
Did you see Men in Black International?
No.
The one with Chris Pine and... Not Chris Pine. Chris Hemsworth and...
Another person?
Thor and Valkyrie. I'll just call him that.
Oh, was it good?
Don't know.
You don't know.
I haven't seen it.
No, I haven't seen that one either.
Write into SamuraiMovieJam@gmail.com and tell us how much that sucks.
But one of the previews we saw yesterday was him all dressed up, where he is a thief committing robberies, but he's dressed up like Men in Black.
I bet something goes wrong, and then they have to figure out a way out.
Mm-hmm. So when Jim and John Thomas were writing Predator,
right?
Do you think like one of them came up with the idea and the other one was like, that is so stupid? And do you think the other one still brings it up today?
Yes. I also think this about the two, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, with the turtle thing. They say that they were both on board for the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
But you know, one of them was like, I'm not going to buy it. Beep. And now franchise. And it probably was the same thing with these two. Like, sure.
Yeah.
Let's make a monster movie.
Yeah. Right? Or they're writing it together and both on board and just giggling like, this is so silly.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Does Predator become the French fries that it is? Can we start saying French fries instead of franchise?
Well, we could, if you say it quickly.
Okay. Does Predator become the French fries that it is if Arnold Schwarzenegger isn't involved with the French fries?
There are other chances, I think, if it was somebody else where it could happen, but I think that helped a lot.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I don't know if it is. I think that he made the movie, Arnie being in the first one. Although the creature became iconic too. I don't know. Write in. Tell us what you think. You think Predator goes off like this without Arnie?
They're all going to say no.
Then I guess don't.
Then you know what? Forget it.
Forgot.
All right. Starring, her nickname's Elbow. She's Dakota Fanning's sister. It's Elle Fanning.
Nickname's Elbow?
That's what it said on IMDb. Okay. Dude, IMDb did her dirty. I'll get to it. Might know from the 2004 Smucker's Uncrustables commercial.
Hey, can we talk about Uncrustables for a second?
Please.
Have you eaten one in a while?
No,
they're good as hell.
I'm not sure I've ever had an Uncrustable.
Put one in your face. Next time you're toasting one for one of your children, and I'm sure
toast them?
Yeah, dude.
I didn't even know they were toastable.
You don't toast your Uncrustables?
We don't have Uncrustables in our house.
Well, God. All right. Well, Christmas is coming. The goose is getting fat. Think to put a penny in the old man's hat. That's if you haven't got a penny will do. If you haven't got a penny, then Uncrustable you. We'll get you some. Last year you got cereal from me. This year, big box Uncrustables for you and the Chili's.
That would be awesome.
Can't believe
my kids would like Uncrustables too. I just haven't thought to buy them.
Yeah, you only get grape and strawberry because they have other flavors of them, but they suck ass. So, yeah, you get one of those, you take it out of the package, you're in the freezer, you throw it in the toaster.
Straight from the freezer to the toaster. Just like an Eggo waffle.
Yep.
I love it. Okay.
Straight freezer, toaster, warm peanut butter and jelly sandwich for breakfast. Kids are over the moon. You have the easiest breakfast on the planet.
Yeah.
It's an even simpler way to enjoy one of life's simple pleasures.
Those are easy. I love those. Quick.
Cheat code.
Are you the lunch maker in the house for school?
No.
I am.
Because there's hot lunch usually. It's a crapshoot whether they'll eat it or not.
Yeah.
So they usually don't tell me that they don't want to eat the lunch because I'm like, well, you are. Because we pay for it. And they have like options like muffin meal and a pizza, whatever, all that stuff. But there's some I get. So they have like orange chicken sometimes for kids.
My kids like that.
Yeah. Your kids eat way more than mine.
Yeah.
My son Adam will not eat pizza. He won't eat pizza. Hey, Adam, do you like spaghetti sauce? Yes. Do you like bread? Yes. Do you like cheese? Yes. Do you like pepperoni? Yes. You want some pizza? Well, get out of my house.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Well, then
that sucks for you because pizza's like that one. We're like,
it's every party too. You know, you don't realize how much pizza you eat in life until someone you're with all the time won't eat the pizza's every party.
You eat it, kid.
Yeah, you do or you don't. And then you just, here's a handful of potato chips until we get home and I can toast an Uncrustable for you. Yeah. He'll eat peanut butter sandwiches until he's dead. All of my kids are like, when in doubt, you don't like dinner, I'll make you a peanut butter sandwich because peanut butter bread, get out of my life. But they don't care. They'd eat it every day. It's unbelievable. Anyway, okay. Peanut butter tangent over.
Okay. So if you didn't recognize her from the Uncrustables commercial,
yes,
you might have recognized her from the movie I Want Someone to Eat Cheese With. Remember that one?
Don't we all?
Yeah. That would be great.
My wife and I love to go to cheese. We just went to cheese shop in Door County.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, there you
it smells like puke in there. For real puke.
Yeah.
Like you walk in and you... Like someone threw up recently.
Why do you go in there then?
Because cheese is good. And they give it to you for nothing. You go in there and there's like, you want to sample this? Okay.
Oh, puke cheese? Yeah, sure.
Well, they don't give you the Limburger or the aged brie or any of that stuff that really smells.
Well, that's what puke.
Probably stinking up the shop. But they have so many. You don't even, after a while, you just don't. You just eat the cheese.
Elle Fanning was also in Babel. Deja Vu.
What I'm doing right now is babbling because coffee.
And Deja Vu because we keep bringing up Elle Fanning.
Deja vu because we keep bringing up Elle Fanning.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button and a movie called Somewhere. This is very interesting.
Okay.
When Elle had to prepare for her ice skating scenes in Somewhere, 2010, she trained from 7 to 8 a.m. for 6 weeks.
7 to 8 in the morning? What is she, crazy?
For 6 whole weeks.
60 minutes a day?
For a month and a half.
That's like 60 hours. She must have been a pro by the end. 1 hour a day.
I love this where it's just, you hear stories of like Keanu Reeves trained for 10 hours a day for 6 months to become John Wick or whatever it is, whatever the numbers are. They had to make sure that everyone knew she trained for 1 hour for 6 weeks.
Yeah, I guarantee you that I spend more time pooping in it than she spent on practicing roller skating.
Here's some other reasons why they did her dirty because they just make her sound, I don't know.
Lazy?
No, that she loves acting, fancies dancing, singing, and horses. Likes to walk around naked.
What is she? Well, okay. Whoa.
Hold up.
Yeah, because I was be like, what is she, 8? But then you said the naked
Yeah.
cars.
There's a lot of weird random comments on her trivia on IMDb. Super weird. Super 8, Maleficent, and the narrator in the Babysitter's Club video series. So next time you watch that off your shelf, you'll know that was her. Also starring, this is really the only other person that there is, Demetrius Schuster Kolomatangi.
What that thing came from?
So help me. I'd like you to read that. That's his name right there.
It's Demetrius Schuster Kalamatangi.
You just say it fast. It sounds like you know what you're talking about.
And the French fries.
The French fries. In the Predator.
He's part of the French
fries. A lot of people refer to him as the Gen Z Predator. He's the first actor under 7 feet tall to play the title creature. Deck is the name of the Predator, and it's the first named Predator, as well as the first Predator to be a protagonist.
Well, movie. You'll hear about it.
He was born the year after I graduated high school.
Doesn't that make you want to barf?
God, it really does. Only other movie on his list is Red, White, and Brass, which I don't know what it is. Lastly in this...
What do you think it is?
Red, White, and Brass? Mm-hmm. It's a story about a soldier who's fighting for his country, the American soldier, and dies in battle, winning the Medal of Honor, which is made of brass. The end. Lastly in this is Algorgahide Fermentus Gingivitis Boy Scout.
What the what?
Yeah, he played the creature who no, I made that up. It's just the other name is so long.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, let's get some reviews in here.
Okay.
Oh.
Come here, Sly.
Maitland is the name of this lady.
Yeah.
Good. Bear with me for just a minute as I say, Predator: Badlands is a buddy movie? Pretty much the last thing I expected, but it is, and kudos to all involved, it actually works. Robert says the movie's softer tone for a Predator movie and PG-13 rating may displease hardcore franchise fans, but Badlands is more fun than I expected. Andrew, Badlands doesn't just expand the Predator mythos, it reframes it. Balances spectacle with soul. If Prey reminded audiences why they loved the franchise, Badlands proves there are still thrilling emotional stories left to tell. Roberta says, test review for Roberta. It worked, Roberta. Just letting you know.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. We can put it in there. That was good.
All right, here's a bad one from Damon.
Oh, it's always a Damon.
The action scenes never seem to galvanize, and somewhere along the line, the Predator, once a ruthless, unstoppable killing machine, has simply lost its menacing mojo. It all seems a bit, well, silly. Is he right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe a little.
Yeah, I don't know. You can kind of land either way. All right, well, that's other people's reviews. Let's review this thing ourselves.
Let's do that. We got a 5-point samurai scale here that we will be reviewing this movie with. Starting off, we have... What's your story? We got a predator here that's trying to go get a trophy from this monster that not even predators wanted to mess with. So he heads to this death planet. That's what the predators call it, the death planet, to go and get this trophy so that he can prove that he should be part of the clan.
Yeah, because they set him up that he's like a runt. He's no good.
Yeah.
He wants to prove himself, basically. So he's going to go get the toughest creature that there is to kill, something that his dad's even scared of. Does the story become softer than the rest of the movies?
Yep.
It does in a way, but also you even said it and you noticed it as we're going through all the other ones. The predators turn into good guys a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what happens here is, you could probably guess when you're watching the trailer and the girl's strapped to his back that they kind of become this duo that work together and care about each other. And the story for me, I liked it. It's more of a side story.
Right.
Because in the beginning you get that, you see the real predators that you're used to in the franchise, and towards the end you see them too. But in the middle, it's this side story of this runt predator that wants to prove himself, and he learns things along the way, blah, blah, blah. You can hear more about that in the spoiler version and Extra Jam. But you still have those other movies. You still have the badass, and this is just something a little bit different. It's a different flavor. Maybe someone who's hardcore into the franchise won't love this version of it. For me personally, I think both can exist. I think as a story, if this is just a standalone movie, is pretty cool. I'm going to give it a 7 in terms of what's your story.
Okay. I wasn't as high on it as you were. I wanted to see a Predator movie just about a predator. That's fine with me. I'm fine with the fact that the predator is going to this planet to get this trophy and blah, blah, blah. And I would have been fine if it was a predator that was doing all this stuff and just being a predator. Now, that being said, I guess where it loses me a little bit, and this isn't the movie's fault necessarily, and I've been going back and forth with this since we walked out of that theater.
I know, me too.
Is like, I'm trying to figure out how to say this without spoiling too much. The good guy predator that has been happening throughout the movies peaks here. And I guess I didn't want it as much as I got. I was okay with a little because they've kind of been doing that here, but this is a completely different animal for that.
There's one word that makes this something that you're not thrilled about.
Yeah.
And that word is friendship.
Right.
That word does not belong.
No.
In the Predator franchise.
Not for a predator. But see, in thinking about this too, movies can't help themselves but do this. When
it's
they get
all over the place now.
Yeah. When they get a character all the way up to a effing T-Rex, the T-Rex isn't a bad guy anymore. The T-Rex is who you call when you need some cool shit to happen. Or you need a different dinosaur to fight the bad dinosaur or whatever else. I guess the last movie he was kind of a bad guy.
He was a bad guy.
But still, like many of those movies, there's a dinosaur fighting a T-Rex.
Dinosaur.
The last Jurassic Park was the bad guy.
Right. Yes.
The movie itself
the whole
was the
movie
bad
was a bad guy. Oh, and speaking of that, to go on another tangent here, I saw a toy of that big badass dinosaur in the end of Afterbirth.
Yeah.
It's the derpiest looking stupid ass thing you've ever seen. It is awesome. I kind of want to buy the toy just because it definitely looks like that would be a dinosaur that would come and be like, Rocky Road.
You can just shake it so its bottom jaw flaps.
Yeah. I'm a dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Anyway, okay. I guess that I didn't want the Predator to be as good as he was. If it would have just been like, here's what I need, I'm going to go badass, I would have been okay with that. I think it just leaned a little too far into the, like I said, the friendship thing.
Let's say that you've never watched a Predator before in your life.
Well, here's the thing, right? Is that people that aren't familiar with this franchise, or at least haven't lived with it since they were kids like we have, they're going to be like, what? That's fine.
Yeah, it is, right?
And it is for them. But for me, it's a 6.
Yeah, because of your expectations of the franchise. Really, and
because
that's
of what I know about the monster. Because the monster creates a set of rules. And from the first one to the one before this, essentially, the Predator is a unfeeling, I'm here to kill you, and that's all I do.
Yeah.
I don't think about any of this other stuff because I'm all about the trophy.
I will say throughout the whole French fries, I'm trying to do it, but I can't say it right.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole French fries, they bend those rules and when things work and when they don't. Predator 2 especially.
Yeah.
Like he just had like the way that you switch input on a TV to like HDMI 1, HDMI 2. That's like how his vision worked. Mm-hmm. He was like Thermo, just focus on guns. Here, let's go to
macaroni
infrared.
salad.
Yeah, it was like where he could just switch his vision. What?
Yeah.
Why do you get to just change the rules? That's the whole thing. It's like, I wish that they would just stick with the very simple, this is the way he works. Mm-hmm. He has heat vision, not weapon seeking vision, which he does in several of these.
Right.
And
footprint vision.
Yeah, he's got all these different visions all of a sudden. That's one of my biggest complaints. Whenever they do that with anything that has like, hey, we've built these rules for you. This is what makes this character cool. And then they're like, oh, well, who cares? I could just smudge that a little bit. Like, just paint within the lines, please.
And I think that's why I like Prey so much, is because it went back to just, this is a monster.
Yeah.
The monster is either going to kill you or you're going to kill it. That's what I want out of my Predator, just because that's what I grew up with. And this is a complete difference from all of that.
Yeah.
So
they show you in the beginning, when they first start with the dad and all that, it's like, this is what you know, but now we're going to take you on this different journey.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like it's a side
kind
story.
of. Because, well, whatever. We'll spoiler that. All right. So the next category here is, did you act right? Did you shit your pants? Did you act right? Elbow was fine.
She was fine. At first, she was annoying to me, but then I kind of like settled into it.
Because she stopped talking.
That's why. Yeah, at first I was like, oh,
right.
God,
Is this going to be the whole movie? Right.
She did grow on me because she stopped talking. Even all the CG stuff, the acting with that was good.
Yeah.
The way the little monsters acted, the way that the Predator acted, they did a great job. Where
I initially had a problem with Predator's face, because I didn't like how his eyes were beady and they kind of looked too far into his head, and I was kind of down on that. But I don't know if it was just because I got used to it or whatever, but eventually I got to the point where I was like, that looks pretty cool. That's Predator.
You weren't alone.
Yeah.
Because you can read that a lot of people have gripes about the way that this one looks.
Oh.
And another thing that they didn't like is it seemed as though he had a shaved sides of his head, because it's not dreadlocks that he has. Those are like
just on top
tentacles that come out of his skull.
Right.
So that wouldn't be shaved on the sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's trying to look like a teenager.
Right.
He's probably like, you can't keep me from ripping these out, Dad. But yeah, the CG acting, the monsters, how they acted, everybody interacting with each other, even the androids or whatever they were, all those acted fine. I don't know. This is as average as it gets. It's a 5 from Dave.
Nice. I gave it a 6 because I thought being able to pull the acting off with the CG was pretty impressive. So,
Sure.
Which is, that's actually more showing your work, wouldn't you think?
Well, okay.
Change mine to 5.
All right, fine.
Because I'll give that extra bump to the...
There's no rules here. We're not predators. You do whatever you want.
I'll give that extra bump to the did you show your work?
You got it.
Okay.
The next category here is... did you show your work? Yeah, man. This movie had a ton of cool stuff in it. The setting was super badass. The weapons were badass. The creatures were badass. The fighting was badass. It looked great.
It looked really great. Even simply when he's walking with her strapped to his back.
Yeah. And we saw this in 3D.
And seeing those landscapes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It was just really visually stunning. And like you said, the monsters, the creatures were super cool. All of that. It looked great.
Yeah.
It looked really great. And the CGI acting, like I already brought up, I don't know if 3D helped all that much with this movie. No. Fantastic Four in 3D, awesome. Yeah. This in 3D, it's fine.
Right.
One thing that I thought was kind of cool in terms of showing your work in set, like you like in Predator 2, that the alien skull was there. So I went and I looked up what other skulls were in the one here.
Yeah.
Human skulls, a T-Rex skull, which we saw.
Yep.
An alien skull that resembles the Harvesters from Independence Day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And there's also a skull that appears to be from a gorilla-like creature, which I assumed was like King Kong kind of thing.
Yeah.
And another that may be from an engineer, like from the Alien franchise.
Oh.
I don't even know what engineers are.
They're a stupid thing, and I think Prometheus or something like that.
I had to look it up because I didn't really know what it was. So for show your work, for me, it's going to get an 8.
8. All right. Same here. This movie had to be effects. It was all effects. There isn't a shot that doesn't have it. It's about a freaking predator. So
Dude,
what do you do?
If you look up the cast, there's 10 people listed.
Yeah.
And most of them are just voice.
Right.
So the only people to even really talk about were Elle and Demetrius.
Yeah. There were a lot of opportunities for this movie to screw up as far as looking stupid or the CGI looked bad, and none of it did. So 8 from Dave, 2. All right. Our next category here is... Did you bring the badassery?
And the category here is alien invasion, action, adventure, sci-fi, thriller.
Okay.
It's a lot of stuff.
You did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool action, cool creatures, and just in terms of like, did you bring all this stuff? Like it was funny too, and a little bit of heart thrown in. So you really hit everything you needed to in terms of all the things that we're judging you on.
As much as I griped about the things that this wasn't doing as far as a Predator movie was doing, it still had all the Predator stuff in it. It still did everything the Predator does and found some cool ways to do that. We'll tell you on Extra Jam. But yeah, I thought that it was still Predator. It was still badass. There was still a ton of cool action, cool fights, predatoring. I thought it was real good. It's going to get a 7 from me for badassery.
I was between a 7 or an 8.
Well, this decision will last you literally minutes.
7.
Did it? Yeah, no, it's a Predator movie. It's good. It's badass. My problems with it aren't with it being a cool movie.
Right.
At all. Okay.
It's like the extra. It's like the extra stuff they added on top of it. Yeah, because there are still badass action and all the stuff you want from a Predator. It's still there.
Yeah, right.
It's just they layered on top of it.
It's
like a parfait.
Well, right. If the top layer was just a little bit of diarrhea, if they were just like...
Diarrhea?
Whatever, fine. Okay, so you make a parfait, ice cream, cookies, whipped cream, blah, blah, blah. And then on top, instead of a cherry, you put a pickle.
Oh, all right.
You know,
all right.
It's just like...
Or what if instead it was like...
I want to eat that, but I don't want that.
I think instead you say it's like a lasagna because it's got ground beef and cheese and thick noodles. And then on top you put whipped cream. that's more like what it is because they added that like
the little bit of sweet.
Let's just make it a little bit sweeter.
Now, see, okay. Here, you're welcome for your preview for Extra Jam because what food is this is one of the things we do during the Extra Jam. So we don't need to do that category. That's your preview for Extra Jam. Pay your $4 and come on over.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hot penny.
We're not even sure it's $4.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is.
All right, last one here.
All right, our last category here is did you keep your promise? Predator, Badlands, did you keep your promise? Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of feel the same way. It's definitely a Predator movie. It's good. It's just there's that whipped cream on top that I'm like...
Yeah, throws the taste off.
Damn it.
Yeah.
You were very close to being something that I would have really loved. And it's not bad, though. We're above average here. It's just not something that... I might not watch it again.
I'll probably watch it again.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
When the next one comes out and we have to go and rewatch them all just to get caught back up.
Okay. I guess I'll do that. If Predator, Bad Ear Lands or whatever comes out, I'll watch the action scenes again. I don't need to see this whole movie again.
I'll throw it on.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm going to sit down and just like, but while I'm drawing or making dinner or whatever, something cool to throw on, stop, look up at the action, go back to work.
So what's your score?
For that, I like the movie. I'm going to give it a 7.
Well, it's getting a 6 from David.
I could have guessed that.
So I'm going to do some math.
Do you know what time it is?
It's math time.
You do some math. I'm going to talk about most valuable samurai, like the person that really helped this movie the most. It might be Dan Trachtenberg as the director, but also there's so much visual effects and not as much acting to direct that I think I'll just give it to the visual effects team. Like they did a really great job of creating this death world, a murder planet with cool creatures. Even the grass is different. There's blades of grass that are literally blades. The whole thing was pretty cool, fun to watch.
I'm going to give it to the director and not just for this movie. But
yeah, because he understands it.
Well, he kind of brought this franchise back to where people wanted it. I'm not sure that he completely hit the bullseye with this one, but at least with Prey and with Killer of Killers, he definitely breathed new life into this franchise. And I don't know. That's what got me to go see it. Are these two things before it? Good job, man. You got my vote as far as most valuable samurai. Good work.
All right, before we get into the final score, I think it'd be cool. Let's sit and let's rank real quick. Throughout the whole French fries. How do you rank all of these Predator movies? I'll start off with probably both of ours, and that's Predator.
Yeah.
Is the number 1. What's next on your list?
Number 2 for me is Prey.
Yeah. I think a lot of people would land there. Second for me is The Predator, and I know that I'm a minority here, but I really liked that movie. I thought it was super fun. Still lots of action. Shane Black. Number 3 for me is Predators with Adrian Brody. What do you got for 3?
Killer of Killers. I love that thing.
4 for me is Badlands sneaks in there. It's pretty much...
I'm pretty close to that.
It's tied with Prey for me.
4 for me is Predators. I love that movie.
Nice. Well, 5 for me, you probably know, is Prey.
5 for me is Badlands.
Yeah, so we were pretty close there.
Yep.
6 is Killer of Killers.
AVP is number 6 for me.
AVP, that's 6 for me. Yeah, you know me.
You know me. I like AVP. Number 6.
Well, 7 is AVP for me.
Okay, number 7 for me is The Predator.
Way down there.
Yeah.
Wow, we're like very opposite on that. 8 for me is AVPR.
8 for me is Predator 2.
Okay.
Yep.
9 for me, very last, is Predator 2. That piece of garbage.
AVPR, because you had the whole world in your hand, that whole wide world, and you blew it.
Oh, man. I bet
we did it.
Everybody would way different on their list.
Oh, I'm sure. Send it in. Yeah. Tell us what you thought of all the Predators.
Now, before final score, last thing we got to do is a would you rather. Okay. These are other movies with a Rotten Tomato score of 86%, even though it's 85 now, and IMDb of 7.6.
Okay.
So, Fantastic Four, the new one.
I watched it last night with the kids.
Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
The only reason I didn't bring it up in the what did we just watch was because I barely watched it because children cannot stop asking questions when movies happen. Why'd go the actors there? Why is Thing Rock? What happened to him? Are they astronauts? What is that guy?
I like turtles.
Still decadent. Still great.
But you don't have kids anymore.
Yeah, I kicked him out of the room. I eventually had to be like, movies answers questions. Watch movie. It'll answer your question.
What would you rather watch? 6 months down the road from now.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
The Toxic Avenger, the new one that we just watched.
Badlands.
Badlands wins for me as well.
Yep.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, boy. Well, I've seen K-pop Demon Hunters a lot.
Yeah.
So I'd probably watch Badlands.
Mine's Badlands too for that one. Sinners.
I
do like them both, but Sinners would probably win.
It's not close for me. Sinners is such a much better movie than
Yeah?
this. Yeah. I think if that's the... Sure, it's get me off to this. Well,
I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, well, you should have.
The next one, Long Legs. I haven't seen. You've seen that though.
I have. It's a spooky one.
Yeah,
it's real spooky.
Is it?
Yeah. I'd probably watch this again because I was very uncomfortable during a lot of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sounds good. The OG Naked Gun.
Naked Gun.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies. 300.
300.
Yeah.
300's awesome.
I love 300 too. The Sixth Sense.
That's another movie that'll make you want to work out if you're not.
Sixth Sense? So you don't die?
Yeah. I see fat people.
Yeah, 300 will definitely make you want to work out.
Yeah.
The Sixth Sense, what would you rather watch?
Sixth Sense was fine. Once you know the twist, you really need to watch it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So. Badlands.
I'd watch Sixth Sense again, but yeah, I'd rather watch Badlands.
Well, seeing Bruce Willis bums me out now.
Yeah, I know.
It's such a bummer to me.
Yeah.
And I hate that. He's hurting.
Yeah.
So seeing his stuff and seeing how great he was is kind of a, like I said, just a bummer. Way to keep the show up, Dave. Slide whistle.
Something that I want to bring up really quick while we're talking about The Sixth Sense is a buddy of ours, Jordan Bzdawka. He started a new podcast called Squeals, and it's a sequel podcast. They believe every movie deserves a sequel. It's a play off of the sequel of the Chipmunks movie. But basically, him and his buddy Jude pitch 3 ideas for a sequel for a certain movie. They have to pick one, and then the next week, they read through a pitch script of that sequel. First one that they did was The Sixth Sense. So it was The Seventh Sense.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. The Seventh Sin, The Seventh Something was the name of the thing.
Yeah.
It was really interesting. So that's a new podcast. If you like, go check them out. The only thing, listening to him and his buddy Jude,
hey, Jude,
is it really makes me realize how much different we are from a lot of people that do movie podcasts.
Yeah.
Because a lot, it's just like, they sound so eloquent and smart and know things about the world. And a lot of our stuff is just like stuff that I read while I was pooping. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Right. We don't like the French fries.
If I say French fries real fast, it sounds like franchise.
Right. Well, here's the thing is that I think during this piece of, they call it film, don't they? Do they call it film? God bless them. Good job.
If I had my druthers, I'd have a libation.
Yeah, would you like some libation?
It was super fun to listen to. If you can, go check out his show. That would be really cool. Let's get into a final score. What is the final score?
It's 67.
67.
6-7. Did you know that it was the word of the year on dictionary.com?
Yeah. Ashley told me
is life anymore. The word of the year is 2 numbers.
And I still don't know what the hell it means. I've heard 5 different things of
a basketball player during an interview said, how tall are you?
Yeah.
And
and I've heard other things too.
Yeah.
But why then? Why is this a thing that everyone says?
Why is anything?
A basketball player once said I had a banana before I played. Why is it a banana before I played?
Oatmeal for breakfast. No oatmeal for breakfast. I think it's one of those things where, not anymore, but at least before, the parents didn't know what they were talking about. And I think that's what kids like now is, I like to use language that my parents don't know I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
I get
it would be like if they put a swear word, insert your stupid phrase here.
Summing it up, should people go watch it? Should they buy tickets? Should they stream it? Don't bother?
Go see it. If you like Predator,
go to the theater. Don't bother with 3D.
No, you don't need to
go see it.
If you like Predator, go watch it. If you don't like Predator, go watch it because it's not even a whole Predator movie.
That's what I mean. Yeah, you don't even need to know the backstory of anything, really.
And really, you don't for any of these movies because they're monster movies. Support your local theater, people.
Watch a film at the cinema. Do you have a opinion on what would be the best scene to draw? Whole franchise.
Oh, dang. Whole franchise?
Yeah. It has to be the first one, right?
Yeah, I can't believe you haven't done one.
I know, I want to. I go back and forth whether I want Arnold or I want the actual Predator. There's some really, in the Predator, there's some really cool of just the Predator shots.
Yeah.
When he's like in the basement going through the kids' stuff and there's like the cool lighting on him and stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like it has to be from the first one if I did a Predator.
Aren't they close enough during your one ugly motherfucker?
Maybe, yeah.
Where you could put both of their heads in there?
That would be cool. The reason I bring that up is because I draw and paint movie scenes. You can check out all my stuff on briandrawsmovies.com. Please do. If there's something that you like there, please use the samurai code. The samurai code? I said samurai code.
Stupid idiot.
I got a little dick. It's pathetic.
If you want to hear smart people, go listen to the Squeak Hole.
But you can use a coupon code SAMURAI for 25% off. Appreciate it if you go check out my stuff.
It works.
That'd be awesome.
I can verify that.
Yeah, Dave just ordered a mug for his uncle and used it. All right, time for a random question.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this, and it might take a little bit of time, but it doesn't have to.
I don't care.
Yeah, who cares? We have all the time in the world.
Noon.
What we're going to do is who lasts the longest in a fight. Let's say there's these 12 people that are together in a group, and they run across a predator.
Yeah.
Who dies first? Here's the list so that everyone else can hear it. The Bride from Kill Bill. T-1000. Lara Croft. The Kool-Aid Man. Tyler Durden. Ellen Ripley. Wolverine. Ace Ventura. Arnold as Mr. Freeze.
What the?
The Dog from Duck Hunt. Drew Carey. And the Karate Kid. Dave, tell us who dies in what order. Please keep in mind, some of these people have certain skills that might affect how the predator interacts with them.
Yes. That is why number one with a bullet is Drew Carey's gone.
Yeah, he's going to be dead.
He's going to be spinning around the woods like a dumbass, just like, $1?
No, he'll be like, the things you don't want to say when you're pulled over. Yeah. Points don't matter.
Well, yeah, he'd be gone first. I think number two, unfortunately, is...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Kool-Aid Man runs into a tree. I'm not even sure that the predator kills him. I think he's a big glass pitcher.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. And spills everywhere.
Oh, no. Now there's Kool-Aid everywhere.
I think number three, I'm killing just because I hate him so much, is the dog from Duck Hunt.
He deserves it. Yep. That's what I mean.
You cocky little ass dog. I hate your guts. How many times did you shoot it? I shot it so many times.
Yeah.
I would never old Yeller or the real dog, but the dog from Duck Hunt got many pistol shots right to the dome every time he left.
Isn't it satisfying? He would pop up, and you just see 3 dots on his head. Boom.
Yep. I think next goes the Karate Kid. He's going to try the crane technique and it's not going to work.
Yeah? No way.
He's going to...
Sorry, Ralph.
Right. Sorry, man. Next, I'm going to go Ace Ventura.
He's got powers to control animals.
No, he doesn't.
He can speak to the predator.
No.
He'd be in the tree going...
No.
I can't do the click. You do the click. That's pretty good. It sounds like you're sucking on something. There you go. He'd be up there. He'd be talking to him. Be like, hey, listen, man.
He can't talk to animals.
Yeah,
he just connects with them.
No, he speaks their language.
I guess when he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Quote him. Yeah. Yeah, well, he's still dead. I don't think.
Oh, come on.
Well, I don't think he. What do you think?
He'll call the other animals to come help him.
What is he going to say? What's he going to say to the predator?
Come to me, woodland creatures.
Well, he's
all right. He's dead. It's your choice.
Yeah. Next, Tyler Durden.
I'm surprised he lasts this long.
Well, he did because he's a couple people. He's got a couple brains in there. He's like the prisoner in Predator. He's just kind of staying out of the way. He knows better than to go fight this thing on his own. He's going to go hide when
he's
all
been
these
putting
other
on rubber
people
gloves the whole time. People are getting killed.
Yeah, absolutely. Next is...
All we have left standing is The Bride from Kill Bill, T-1000, Lara Croft, Ellen Ripley, Wolverine, and Arnold as Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, the next person out of here is The Bride from Kill Bill. Because she's a good sword fighter, so she might get a couple good hits in when she faces off against this thing, but either she's going to get shot in the head or she's going to have to use her blade, and as predators are pretty capable with a sword. So
okay.
She hung around for a while just being wily and being barefoot, but she's gone next. Next up out of here is between Lara Croft and Ellen Ripley. Who wins that fight?
I don't know.
If those two fought.
I don't know.
I think Ellen Ripley dies.
Okay.
I mean, she's smart and she beat an alien a few times, but it's not like she's a fighter like Lara Croft is.
What if she's in her metal suit?
Oh, if she has a power suit?
Like the
power suit, Ellen Ripley. There's no get away from her, you bitch.
Yeah.
Well, if she has a suit, then maybe she'll beat out Lara Croft, but I still don't think that she's...
But those two go out next, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Ellen Ripley, and then Lara Croft gets smoked here.
Ooh, top three. T1000.
Top three, T1000, Wolverine, and Arnold as Mr. Freeze.
Which is real smart to put Mr. Freeze up against the Predator if you stick to the rules.
Right. You can't see Mr. Freeze. Yeah, but I'm going to take him out next. Because he's going to shoot a laser at him or do something stupid and reveal himself, and then there's not much Mr. Freeze is doing against a predator. Where he would probably... Or, you know what killed the predators? The Ice Age! Gets a spear in the head.
Because he's too busy saying one-liners.
Too busy making ice jokes.
Yeah.
And I missed the Kool-Aid Man. Where is he? I want him back. Next up, let's see.
This is tough.
Wolverine's got to go. I guess, where are we fighting?
Anywhere you run into a predator? Let's just assume the jungle.
Let's okay. If we're assuming the jungle, then Wolverine's out next.
How does he die? He regenerates.
Well, he died in Logan by getting spiked on a log.
So they're just fighting so long he had old age and then fell on a log?
Well, maybe.
Yeah,
or
okay.
he cuts off his arm and tosses it in the lake, cuts off another arm and skins him, whatever. The only reason I'm saying this is because the only thing that killed the T-1000 was a big thing of lava. I guess that maybe if he tosses him into a volcano. I'm going to give T-1000 and Wolverine a tie here. It just depends on what the environment is. Because
if they're by a volcano?
Yeah. If they're at the top of a volcano, the Predator will just be like, boop, and knock T-1000 into there, and then we're done.
Or some weird factory that has molten lava?
Sure. Or whatever. They're a refinery in the woods or something. But Wolverine has the... fighting prowess.
Yeah, unless there's no
stumps
or wood around.
Or old age.
Yeah.
I guess if his AARP card shows up.
I might say that those two beat the Predator.
That was an option?
But why not?
Oh, well, they could.
Maybe Predator dies next.
Yeah. Oh.
Because you just I think Wolverine would slice him up.
I think he
Regenerate, slice him up. Regenerate, slice him up.
But I don't think Predator would hang out that long. I think he'd...
Invisible.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Bitch.
Yeah. Got that bitch ass invincibility. That is my ranking for those 12 victims.
Sorry, Drew Carey. You were the first one to go.
You knew it. If you're listening to this, you knew you were first. All right, let's land this plane. We got some emails here. First email we've got is from Michael Feeder. It says, hello and salutations, Samurai Movie Jam. I just want to say that I love the show and look forward to it every other week. Keep up the good work. It's my first time writing into any podcast. I've been working my way through the BMR podcast, and I have now made it to your episodes and thought, I have nothing better going on in my life. I'll bug them. You're not bugging us. We'd love to have you. I love the way how you rate the movies you watch. Also, I love how you guys give each other homework, which so far, everything you guys give out, I have already seen. More slide whistle. You got it, Michael. Next, we've got Sloan. Subject, generic love giving. All right. Hi,
That's the best kind of love giving.
Well, yeah, it should be generic.
I don't know. Personalized love giving is maybe better.
Well, yeah. I mean, generic is kind of like love everybody until they give you a reason not to, right? Mm. Pay it forward, all that stuff. But specific love giving is...
Don't wink at me when you say that.
Specific. Did I wink?
Yes, you did.
I hate winking.
You winked.
I went to a wedding. Speaking of winking, went to the bar, ordered a dirty martini, and the bartender went, you got it.
Oh, and winked at you? Wink?
Yep. And what I wanted to say was, wait. I don't want a dirty martini anymore. What's going on with dirty martinis?
Why did something very clean?
Yeah.
And
I'm watching you. Why did you wink at me when I said dirty? Is that code for something? Oh, he said dirty martini. I know what you meant. You meant butt stuff. No, I didn't. Anyway, Generic love giving. Hi, I recently joined the Patreon after pissing myself laughing so much at you guys on Samurai Movie Jam. You make my delivery work around Berlin fun, and I can't thank you enough. Also, lots of love to the big man James, as that guy kills me also. Lastly, I've been looking at the artwork on Brian Draws Movies, and Christ, that man can draw. He's correct. Keep on, Sloan. Sloan, thanks for writing in.
Yeah, man, thanks.
I'm assuming that's Berlin, Germany, which is bonkers to me, if
I know.
that's where it is.
Isn't that kind of crazy, though? As soon as we got that email, I sent you a message and was like, can you believe that someone in Berlin is listening to us and thinks we're kind of funny?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
It is very cool, and it's humbling and awesome.
There was no consider the source. Everyone's doing well. If you do need any advice on any situation that you're dealing with in your life, feel free to email samuraimoviejam@gmail.com.
Great.
And we'll give you some advice.
Yeah. Anything.
But remember, you got to consider the source.
I know you're thinking, as you're sitting in there listening to this, that my problem isn't worth it. It is. Right in.
Yeah.
Even if it seems silly. Like, can I wear a vest with this? I recently became a vest guy.
Yeah, Dave is now a vest man.
Yeah, it happened yesterday.
Yes!
I did it! It was the best decision I ever made. We did it! Okay, enough vest joke.
He keeps it in the vestibule.
Yeah.
I went too far.
You blew it. Should we turn in our homework?
Yeah, man. Turn in your homework. You gave me Malignant.
I did.
Watch. I give that movie a B-. Yeah,
it's good.
Super fun.
Yeah.
The intro scene felt like a fake movie almost, and I was like, oh, is this like a movie that they're watching in the movie, and that's why it's kind of like almost seemed like overacted. I was like, or maybe that's just the style of directing for this whole thing. Nope. There was weird style changes throughout the whole movie, actually, and some really cheesy parts, but overall, really cool.
Did you see it coming?
Yes. That's what I was going to say too, is I'm not one of those people that will figure it out, but it was actually kind of easy just to figure out.
That she had another person stuck to her back?
Yes. Well, not a whole person, but that it was her and the face was on the back of her head.
Oh, okay.
That I sort of like, that's probably what it is, because it looked like a bloody, weird face with the same hair.
Yeah.
And running backwards. And it's like there was so many clues that you're just like, well, that's what it is.
Oh,
She's
okay.
bleeding on the back of her head.
It got me. I didn't get it.
Oh, no?
No.
It was right around like that weird adopted fact drop that I was like, oh, okay. Because it was like real awkward, just in your face exposition. That's kind of like when I figured it out. Not perfectly, but I was like, oh, it's probably her.
Yeah.
She's adopted.
I figured it was her. I didn't think it was going to be
a whole
an
person.
actual turn this sweatshirt inside out person.
Right.
That, like, this is the thing that's killing everybody. Spoiler alert for Malignant.
That's okay. We told you we wouldn't spoil Badlands.
Yep.
There was some real cool shots though when she's getting chased through the house and there's that downward angle, like in, what was that, John Wick 3, 4? 4. Like where it's just like you're looking from the roof straight down and they're going through different rooms. Really cool shots. It was fun. I liked it a lot.
I had Cinderella Man.
Yeah.
Which was very different than Malignant.
Very different.
It was very good. Speaking of runtime, this one was a long one.
It was a longer one.
Russell Crowe was super great. My favorite part of the movie was Paul Giamatti, for sure. He's the guy I imitate whenever I talk about the 20s. Like, Ma, see, you're gonna wipe the floor with this guy. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna punch his insides outside. But yeah, the story was really cool. The depression thing, the father-son relationship, all that stuff. The fact that this was a real dude and all this stuff kind of really happened was really great. Russell Crowe can act his ass off when he's trying, man.
Yeah, he can.
So chill, baby cake. Have some wine, have some grape.
I sat for a couple minutes and went, who's the bad guy? I know him from somewhere.
Yeah.
Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yeah, Timothy.
Yep. And he was a rotten asshole too, so I was glad to see him get his face
He's
busted
bigger than
in.
you imagine.
He sure is.
When you see him in Long Kiss Goodnight, then you see him in that, you're like, oh, whoa.
Either that or they skinnied up Russell Crowe or something, because that dude, he looked very big. But everybody that Russell Crowe fought in that movie looked way bigger than him.
Yeah.
And maybe that was the point. I give it a B+. It's really good.
It is a really
good
great movie. The first few times I watch it, I'm kind of over it now because you know it's there. But like, you're like, what are you fighting for? He's like, milk.
Yeah.
They say all that. I get all choked up. And then when he's fighting and he like is just got blasted and he just like is wobbling over and picks up his mouthpiece to put it back in. And you just see these flashes of like the past due on the milk container and that sort of stuff. I just like,
It does boxing really well too.
Yeah.
Like where a lot of boxing movies that nobody blocks, it's just like punch, 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 punch. I'm looking at you, Rocky. Punch, 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 punch. This like they tie up and block, and I mean there is still some like nobody gets that clean of a shot boxing ever. But the boxing scenes are really good. You were rooting for him. Is emotional. Good. And Renee Zellweger was really good too. And usually she's annoying, but in this, I was like, you support him. You go give him something. You give him something. And then she shows up. With,
all right. What are you giving for homework this episode?
I'm very, very tempted, but I'm not going to give it to you. Your homework this week is Battle Angel Alita.
Oh, I started it last night. I'm like 10 minutes in.
Perfect.
Like literally like 15, 20 minutes in.
Yeah. And the chick in that movie is from Play Dirty.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out where I knew her from.
This is why I started it, because when we went and see Badlands yesterday in the theater, Dave mentioned that he watched Play Dirty, and then he just said that girl was from that movie and it's really good. I said I hadn't watched it. So last night I was like, well, I'll just toss it on before I go to bed. Okay. That's good. That's good homework. I already started it.
You're already ahead of the game.
Yeah.
What do I got to do?
Because it is sort of a joke with me that I cry at this movie every time, and you haven't seen this movie. I'm going to give you The Sixth Man. Okay?
Hey.
It is not a good movie. There are touching moments in it that shouldn't be touching to the extent that I tear up.
Here, boy.
Why is that? You're just going to rip it?
Well, I'm going to come here and go, you cried?
Yeah. Okay, and I'll be specific on what moments. When the dad is talking to him, and he's like, you could have made that shot, Kenny. And he's like talking to him when he's a little boy. Like that chokes me up. And then at the end, when he's talking to
I might have seen this too, so.
When he's talking to his brother in the bleachers with the light behind him, and he's like, you got this, man. And so the brother's talking, like it gets me. Well, at least it used to. I don't think it would anymore. I'm more dead inside now.
Well, prepare for your lickings next time we're on here.
You have to see it, though. Maybe you already saw it.
Of course I do. I might have already seen it, and I don't care. I'll watch it again.
As much as it's not a great movie, it is a wonderfully good, bad movie. You'll have fun just because of that.
I do a podcast where we talk about those, so
there are some screams in there that you'll laugh. Because, dudes screaming like girls is one of the funniest things to me. All right, that's homework, man. We did it.
All right, next time we are doing The Freaking Running Man. How long have you been waiting for this?
Oh, at least a month.
At least a month. At least since we heard it was coming out. So whatever.
No, it's been a long time. I've been very excited for The Running Man to come out. Love the first one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And this is Edgar Wright directing.
High expectations.
I do too.
And I hate that.
I know.
Because I'm nervous.
Easily let down.
Yeah.
I think no matter what, I'm going to have a fun time.
Tracy's in this? Come on, man. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Keep your promise.
I'm real excited to watch it.
Yep.
The hardest thing is we're probably going to have to wait a week after it comes out to go see it, because then that's proper recording time in terms of our schedule.
Sure.
But that's fine.
Yeah, I can stay away from spoilers and all that nonsense. All right. Thank you guys for showing up here. Remember, email us at samuraimoviejam@gmail.com.
Come try some extra jam. If you haven't yet, be on our Patreon.
We gave you a small taste with the lasagna bit and stuff. Thanks for coming, and we will see you on the next one. I got all the buttons right!
You did it! Woo! Episode 15.
15 episodes for me to do it.
You know, bees and dogs can smell beer.
Okay, bye.